This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes.
No way.
From the Evil Studios of Arizona, Ortega smashes Zombie. Domination. Andrade destroys Chukagian. Khabib Gaethje Fight Week. What? Let's talk about everything with the MMA Holes. Yeah. Wonderful. That's right. We are here live, episode number 147 of the Monday's MMA Holes Hour. JBH, how are you?
Wonderful, Moss. How are you?
Wonderful. We have a lot to talk about today.
Yes.
A lot of shit to get to pack into that jam-packed hour of excitement as Ortega just puts on a clinic. Just completely destroys the Korean Zombie. I mean, the Korean Zombie had nothing for him. Absolutely nothing. He said after, I think it was the first round, or he got cracked with something, and he just couldn't recuperate. He didn't know where he was. Mm-hmm. And it looked like that. He stayed alive. You know, he withstood the 5 rounds of abuse. Mm-hmm. But Ortega looked like a man possessed. That dude, shaved head Ortega, I don't know if anyone's going to be able to beat this guy. And then you got this other guy, Andrade. Damn.
Oh, Moss.
I tell you what, manlets, they can fight. Jessica Andrade just put on a clinic against Chukagian, but not really, not a clinic. Just ran through her. Absolutely ran through her. Jessica Andrade is talking about Shevchenko. We're going to discuss this stuff, but there is this thing lurking in the shadows, and Khabib versus Gaethje, Gaethje is something that it's just unavoidable. It's here. It's happening on Saturday, and everything that happened the previous Saturday is great. We'll get to, but it's here.
Yes. Are you excited?
Interim champ
versus champion.
Khabib. Abu Dhabi happening this Saturday. 6 fights on the card, and it's kind of weird, man. I feel like Khabib hasn't fought in 7 years. It feels like that. I know it hasn't been like that, but it just seems like forever, right?
Yeah.
So now
What?
we're here. It's fight week. The embeddeds are flying.
Have you seen the embedded yet?
I did not.
Oh,
I'm
we gotta
wait.
watch that. Oh wait, what? Why?
I'm gonna wait until they have at least 3 of them. I've noticed with embedded is it is a better show or series
when you can watch them all at the
when
same
you can
time.
just fly through them all, like right up to the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Like when you watch ones, 9 minutes just fly by, which means they do a good job, but I feel empty.
Yeah, like you didn't get enough.
Yeah, I like if you watch a 30-minute series, you know, you kind of feel sort of fulfilled, and then there's like a cliffhanger, and then you wait for the next one. With embedded, it's in blue balls. Like it's just like I don't feel anything from it.
Like for some cards, I like doing that, like waiting and letting it build up, and then watching it like a series, like a mini series. But then other cards, I guess it just depends on the card. Because other cards, I don't mind watching embedded as it comes out.
Yeah, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until Friday. I'm going to hold out. I'm going to stay celibate, embedded celibate, until Friday. And then I'm going to blast through them. I think that's the way to watch it. I think because when you watch this series all the way through, and you got Khabib fighting Gaethje, which is a great fight. Like, as much as I think Khabib's going to win, which he will, I still want to see the fight. I still want to see that small percentage chance that Gaethje does crack him and take him out, and for once, Khabib gets stomped. Like, that would be insane. We're fight week, and I'm even more confident that Khabib's going to kill him. Like, legit kill him.
Yeah.
There might be a death on no, I don't know. Look at this picture, Jesse. I don't know. This popped up when I went on
Very
to
nice.
IG. It's Khabib looking at a younger version of himself, apparently.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, it's just, I don't know.
Oh, I guess it could be a younger version of himself.
I'm just not sure what the hell's going on here. He's looking in a mirror.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a younger version of himself.
Now, there was a picture of A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez of the Yankees, doing something like this, and everyone made fun of him. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
This is different because Khabib's like humble, you know, like it's not the same.
All right, hold on a second. Yeah, it was just like this. Everyone, hold on. I'm going to do A-Rod mirror. I should have had this set up. I just thought of it now.
Oh, that's way different.
Hold on. I'm going to show you the comparison here. It's
God.
It's virtually identical. You ready, Jesse? You ready to show the people? The people are dying. They can't wait to see this.
This is cringy.
All right. It's kind of like the same thing.
Not even close.
Hold on. Here we go. Oh, nice and small. Whoop. Right? Very similar, Jess.
Not even close.
Right? Pretty identical. He's trying to kiss himself. Alex Rodriguez and A-Rod and Khabib. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Now, what do you think this picture means?
Self-reflection. After everything that he's been through this past year, right? I mean, it's the only thing that makes the most sense.
The fight week, the return of the most dominant fighter in UFC history, Khabib Nurmagomedov, or Nurmagomedov, or I think I'm saying it wrong. I say Nurmagomedov.
Nurmagomedov.
But it's like, that's not the right way to say it.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
Nurmagomedov.
No, it's not right. I've been saying Nurmagomedov forever, but it's like
everyone says Nurmagomedov.
No, I hear media say like Nurmagomedov or there's a way. I'm telling you, what kind of rock do you live under?
Oh Lord.
I'm telling you, it's the wrong way. What kind of Khabib fan are you? And what kind of Izzy fan? You don't say Adesanya, and you don't say Khabib's name right. Like I can say it wrong because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Anyway.
I don't care about how to pronounce their names. I care about how they fight.
Nurmagomedov.
It's pronounced Nurmagomedov.
Norm McDonald. Adolf.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, this is a cool picture. I don't know why I'm still looking at it, but this thing is happening. Khabib, Gaethje. Is there any news to start with that? Since I'm so excited. I was
going to start off with the card that happened over the weekend.
Yeah, I know. I know it's what you're going to do. But I asked if there's any news on this.
Yes, there is.
Let's do it, man. Come on. Khabib Gaethje, man. Listen, it's fight week, and then we're gonna backtrack and talk about Saturday. But I mean, this is the big thing.
All right, so then UFC 254, the whole card will have no crowd except Moss for a small handful of invitees.
So midgets.
So they're gonna technically have a crowd, but they're not calling it a crowd.
Okay, what does that mean?
You know, Dana White says he doesn't want like a small group of people. He wants
small people. He's gonna have small people there.
Yeah, he wants small people.
Little people.
No, they're going to have like people who are not staff attending the event to watch. But
so
they're
undersized people.
But they're not calling it a crowd because they don't want it to be like, oh, you gave Khabib Gaethje a crowd and not Conor. Like that whole thing.
What?
Yeah.
No, hold on a second. Wait, you're losing me here. What are you talking about?
So they're going to have a small group of what they're calling invitees.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I don't understand the reference. Because Conor wants to do an arena, for God's sake.
Conor wants to do Texas with half the audience, half the crowd.
Yeah. What does Conor have to do? He has nothing to do with the story.
No, but that's what they're calling it, a small group of invitees, or a small handful of invitees.
All right, so the question is this. Who are they inviting?
A week ago, it was revealed that Abu Dhabi's Department of Culture and Tourism was considering the possible of having fans in attendance at UFC 254. According to DCT marketing director, they were looking into a strategy on how to segregate fans from the bubble provided for the fighters, event staff, and employees. Despite the optimism, the odds of that happening were still stacked against Abu Dhabi officials. It was all confirmed to be a no-go on Sunday in a tweet by ESPN's Brett Okamoto, saying, "No fans, unfortunately. A plan would have allowed additional fans in the building and put tickets on sale. There will be a small handful of invitees, but atmosphere will essentially be the same as every other event, I'm told."
So they're going to put them like behind some glass somewhere.
So, and they don't really say who's coming, but I mean, my assumption would be that it's fans or friends and family of the fighters attending.
Friends and Khabib, this guy rolls. He rolls deep. when Khabib shows up, he's got like 400 family members. He's got his cousins, aunts, uncle. Oh no, there's no women. I don't know what that's about, by the way.
The women are supposed to stay home and cook and clean and take care of the children.
Yeah, it's kind of. I guess. Wow, he's doing it right then, right? He runs a tight ship.
Culture.
Yeah, it's always the boys, man. He's always hanging out with the boys.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I did subscribe to his channel. I didn't see his. Apparently, he has like vlogs of his own going out there. I saw bits and pieces of the first one that they threw out, but it's not in English. And I'm like, kid you? They should have it dubbed with Connor's voice. What do you think? Like Connor should dub, like it should be. Oh, hey, it's me, Khabib. No, would that be wrong? Or Artem?
Maybe not.
Artem's Russian.
Maybe not, Moss.
No?
No.
That wouldn't fly? I got to see it. Let me know in the chat if you saw his little his YouTube channel going on over there.
Valid Rowdy says, damn right. Chicken Sandwich says, Muslims. RSG says, fantastic. Great Golden Blaze, those queens are doing it right. Uncle X says, Uncle C, I don't know anymore. Uncle C says, RX, you're the older brother, not uncle. No, he can be an uncle. My mom has an uncle that's 2 years younger than her.
Actually, yeah, my mom's got stuff like that going on too.
Yeah. That Mystic Mac Burger King commercial says Matt Stone. Deadly Done Right says I'm hard. Okay. 2 Joints says Chris.
Hold on, 2 Joints. Hold that thought. D-Rest coming in.
Is it a true rumor that the winner and name the child instead of getting the MMA-HOLES belt? That's cool. I mean, Wicked World ain't so bad.
Wicked World.
No, that's not. That is not a true rumor.
You know what? I'll tell you what. If we save this show, we'll. You want to release the gender?
Oh, we found out the gender today, guys.
Wonderful.
It's pronounced, your man got paid off.
Your man got paid off. Khabib, your man got paid off. All right, now it makes sense. Thank you, D-Rest.
Yeah, we
Wonderful.
we got the test back today, and we know the gender.
Ooh.
And we also have 5 gifts here. 5 gifts.
5.
But the show is short today, so whatever Moss wants to do is cool with me.
Yeah, we'll do it in the extra hour, if we get some saves. All right, so this is interesting that they're having some people in the building. I'm sure they're going to do it in a way where they don't put anyone's lives in danger. It just wouldn't make sense. So the question is, who cares? All right, so there's nothing. All right, let's backtrack then and get to the main stuff
fights from
here.
the weekend.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
The Korean Zombie says that he doesn't remember the last 3 rounds of the Brian Ortega fight.
Okay, yeah. So when did this happen? I heard like something like he got his bell rung and he was kind of lost.
Yeah. So according to Bloody Elbows Lewis McKeever, Korean Zombie, who lost the bout via unanimous decision, released the following statement on social media shortly after the fight. He said, I don't remember the 3rd, 4th, or 5th rounds. I can't remember, but it's amazing to see how I'm fighting. Haha. I have to find out why I lost when I lose the game. Right? I'm just an idiot. Ortega was so good. I just feel so embarrassed about me now. Still, thank you for supporting me a lot. I'm sorry. Very humble response to the fight.
What's on Ortega's head? Would they slice his head open?
No, remember during the fight
The hell's that?
when Ortega was inside the clinch with the zombie and then the zombie bled
Bit
on
him?
the back of his head?
Oh, I thought you bit him.
Yeah.
He turned him.
Korean
blood
Zombie,
mohawk.
who headed into the Ortega bout on a 2-fight win streak, struggled to find his range and land any significant strikes from the opening bell. But the former UFC featherweight title challenger did look notably more tentative from the 3rd round onward. Zombie is now 3-2 in his last 5 fights, with the UFC veteran sporting wins over Frankie Edgar and Renato Moicano, but losses to Yair Rodriguez and the aforementioned Ortega, who extended his record to 15-1, won no contest. So the guy doesn't remember the last 3 rounds of his fight, Moss, but he handled it very well on his posts. He was very humble and kind of beat himself up a little bit, but, it was kind of like that I'll come back next time kind of thing.
I'm sure, was very emotional and miserable after this.
Yeah, it couldn't have been easy.
Yeah, this fight, because it really did not go his way. Or Ortega. Like 100 Ortega. The only thing that you could say was positive out of Korean Zombie was the fact that he can really take a punch. Now, that's not good. Like, if you come out of a fight and you're like, man, he's got some chin. Guy, he's got heart. If someone says, yeah, he had a lot of chin and a good chin and a lot of heart, or a lot of chin and good heart, whatever. I mean, then you know they lost the fight. You don't want that.
Yeah.
Man,
For
what
sure.
heart. What heart in that fight. You showed so much heart. That means you lost. And no one's going to remember the heart. They're going to remember that Ortega just looked great.
Yeah, Ortega looked
Man-possessed.
awesome. But I even said during the reaction, I said that it just didn't look like Zombie. Like going straight into the fight, it just he was clearly off. It just didn't look like him. So it doesn't surprise me what he says about how.
Oh, he looked Korean to me.
That's not what I meant, Tomas.
Oh.
But it doesn't surprise me his response to how the fight ended.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that. They were saying how it just he wasn't the same and yada, yada, yada. I have been victim of saying this in previous fights, but in this one here, I saw just a really good Ortega.
Really?
I saw Brian Ortega that's just kind of scary. And, switched his corner around a little bit. I think he still had that Gracie in the corner. But the other guys, or actually, I don't even know if Gracie was in the corner. Was he in the
Near
corner?
Gracie got COVID.
That's right, he wasn't in the corner.
Yeah,
so, he had a
he was
new
supposed
group.
to be in the corner. So he still trained with Gracie, and he still learned everything he needed to learn, but Gracie just couldn't be in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he should... he was with the wrong camp, man. Maybe he had the wrong people in his corner. You know? Maybe that was the problem. Or maybe that stupid hair was holding him back. I don't know. But shaved head Ortega he's a monster. And I got to think that he would be a pretty big problem for Volkanovski. I know what people are going to say. Well, Max Holloway beat the shit out of Ortega, and Volkanovski
Well, that was a pretty rough fight for Ortega.
was close with Max. And what?
That was a pretty rough fight for Ortega. Max Holloway was very dominant in that fight.
Yeah, it's just a situation where this version of Ortega, man, I kind of want to see it now with Volkanovski. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. This version. Shaved head lunatic Ortega. Because he's got that long reach. He hits hard. He's smarter now with how he attacks. He could fucking choke you out.
Yeah.
Rip your head right off your body. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he would handle a shorter, more compact Volkanovski. I think it's a fun one. It actually makes Volkanovski more interesting now.
Speaking of Volkanovski, Ortega revealed how his past encounter with Volkanovski made him respect the champ so much.
Okay, yeah, suck his dick, then beat his ass. I get what you're doing there.
I mean,
Suck dick, beat ass.
he was very humble towards Volkanovski, which was it threw me off completely.
That's what Conor did to Cowboy. Sucked his cock, beat his ass. I get it.
Now, Brian Ortega had ill will against the Korean Zombie ahead of their fight, but don't expect the same type of heat for a possible showdown with reigning featherweight champ Alexander Volkanovski. Following a dominant 5-round victory on Saturday night, Ortega was declared the de facto number one contender at 145 pounds, which put him on a collision course with Volkanovski. In the aftermath of his win, Ortega had nothing but praise for Volkanovski, including an incident from earlier this year that gave him a newfound respect for the Australian native. It all went down in Las Vegas during UFC 248 when Ortega was involved in a physical altercation with the rapper Jay Park, who was a guest alongside the Korean Zombie that night. According to Ortega, he actually spoke with Volkanovski just after tensions boiled over, and it gave him a very favorable opinion of his next potential opponent. He said, "He's a cool dude. I like him. After that incident happened over there in Vegas, right after the world hated me and some Korean pop singers don't like me, he came up to me and he's like, 'What's up, man? What happened with that?' and everything. He talked to me and it was cool. You get a lot of champs you don't even want to, or who don't even want to look in your direction or talk to you. They see you already as an enemy, and I don't want to see anyone as an enemy. We go there, but he was cool. I like him." As far as the matchup goes, Ortega admits he's got a lot more studying to do when it comes to truly understanding Volkanovski as an MMA mixed martial artist, but much less how he would have a game plan for that particular fight.
Okay. Well, I think everyone wants to see this fight. I feel that this would be fun. I would even like to see Ortega run it back with Max. This version, Ortega 2.0, would be a fascinating fight to run back with Max. But yeah, let's go. Volkanovski, T-City. How about Korean Zombie Max? That's creamy.
Yeah, I like that.
Korean
makes
Zombie
sense.
Max. Ortega versus Volkanovski. It's fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think that's some fun stuff.
Korean Zombie
What-
Max Holloway.
What happened to Zabit? What happened to that dude?
Someone was asking that on Saturday night. Nobody fucking knows right now. Someone said that he had something was wrong with his health. He had an infection or some shit like that.
Yeah, when he was freeing the slaves, he caught something.
But I don't really know. He doesn't have any fights scheduled. Nobody's been talking about anything coming up for him. But Yeah, someone said he got sick or some shit, or like he got hurt, or I don't know. I don't know what happened. Something with his health is kind of putting him back.
Yeah, there he is. Sitting at number 3. If you don't know, now you know, Ninja. 18-1-0 is a beat. A lot of people
But
are up.
Everyone in the chat saying he's fighting Yair. It's just not scheduled.
Then where does that leave Cater?
Yeah. Staph infection.
Wait, November 9th? Wait, what? It's 2019. I'm like, wait a second.
No, there's nothing.
Hold on
There's
a
nothing
second.
officially scheduled for him, but I see
like
people
they're
in the chat saying
rematching?
it's going to be Yair.
Okay, so yeah, Cater's kind of. What about Cater versus Zombie? Ooh.
I would rather Max, honestly.
Wait, yeah. Why would Zombie just came off a loss? Cater Zombie's the fight.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Cater Zombie's the fight.
I believe that Bryce Mitchell is a sleeping giant featherweight, that Arkansas kid is crushing it, 15th ranked and no one ever mentions him, but we shall see.
Bryce Mitchell.
He's good. Yeah, Bryce Mitchell's really good, and has a lot of people are fond of him. Bryce.
Yeah, we don't really hear people talking about Bryce Mitchell that often.
He's got that Twitter pull. A lot of people pull for him on Twitter. They like him. I like his style too. Kid's tough as nails.
You're tough as nails, Moss.
Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. I get that a lot.
Yeah? From who?
I don't know. One thing I noticed about Arizona is any T-shirt that I wear walking around in public, people have to just make conversation about it. And it's really weird. I had a Star Wars shirt on today.
A girl was flirting with
And
them.
I had to have a Star Wars conversation. And then the previous day, I had a Zoolander shirt on. And then I had a Zoolander conversation. Well, not really a Zoolander, just a nice shirt. But it's just weird. Like,
Moss
like in
doesn't
New York,
understand.
people
that-
don't. Can I? What?
Go ahead.
I'm just trying to make a point. In New York, people don't just come up to you and say, "Hey, nice shirt," or "Oh, that's funny. Like that on your shirt," or "Oh, okay."
Because she was flirting with you.
Okay, Jesse.
It's easy.
I'm fucking gonna be 44 years old.
So you're still a
No one
good-looking man.
flirts with the 44-year-old.
Wasn't she around your age, Moss?
I don't fucking know.
She
I didn't
doesn't give
ask
a
her.
fuck how old you are.
Were you there?
It's easy to like talk to someone when you point out something they're wearing.
Were you there?
Oh, Star Wars
Okay.
shirt. Oh, what's
My
your
question
name?
to you, Jesse, once again, is: Were
He
you
just
there?
doesn't like the
Were
idea
you-
that someone
were
was
you
flirting with-
there?
He was getting flirted with.
See, she wasn't there, so she has no idea what the fuck's going on. And
It's so cute.
Then we fucked. I fucked in Chase Bank. I spread her. I'm like, oh, you like my Star Wars shirt?
I think it's cute.
That's the real story.
Girls are still flirting with Moss.
All right.
All right.
And she's not a girl. She was a grown woman. Jesse.
All right. Women are still flirting with Moss.
All right. God.
You're so bashful.
No, because honestly, I'm a grown man.
No, it wasn't flirting with me.
I'm a grown man. What am I going to talk about? Ooh, that chick is checking me out. Oh, look at over there. Wait, I'm a fucking grown dude. Like, I think she's checking me out.
I think it's cute now. I used to get annoyed with it, but now that I'm having your child, I don't care anymore.
No, I
find
think
it-
you're just
I find
jumping
it,
to conclusions. All right.
I think she was flirting with you.
Oh.
Okay. So Andrade, let's talk about Andrade how do you think she looked over the...
Well, maybe I wasn't done talking about the featherweights.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Maybe I'm done. I am done. All right, so Calvin Kattar,
Mm-hmm.
okay? I want Zombie. I want Zombie Kattar, okay? Yair is supposedly fighting Zabit. And then Ortega versus Volkanovski. And then that leaves Holloway. Holloway's playing video games. He's cool.
Yeah, I don't think Holloway's really looking to fight anyone right now.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
I play Call of Duty. I don't need to play anybody anymore. I play Call of Duty. Let them fight it out themselves. I got my ace, my son. Where are you?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, what's the next story, Jesse?
All right. How do you think Andrade looked on Saturday night?
I think she looked like a dude.
What? She looked great.
Like a great dude. She looked yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Andrade says the fight with Shevchenko should have happened already. And it looks like that's where her sights are set for her next fight, Moss.
Glue factory. That's where she put her. I got embarrassed in this one as Andrade just runs through her, just completely run. I mean, I'm like, what's going on here? Why is this happening to me? I really thought Chukagian could just stick and move and just keep her away at the distance. Now,
Chukagian did say that Andrade and Shevchenko's next opponent. Who's she fighting next? Help me out. Who's Shevchenko fighting next? She has a fight set.
She is fighting my cock. No.
Come on, Moss.
Hold on. Let me think here. Shevchenko.
Someone help me out.
Yeah, it's a fight. Yeah, it's on the Sterling card, right? Is it?
Maya?
Who is she fighting?
Is
I
it
don't
Maya?
fucking remember. Oh yeah,
All
it is
right,
Maya.
so I guess
They're right.
it is. I'm just gonna trust you guys.
See, that's why I don't remember.
why.
That's that chick. Remember that chick that was like talking shit about? And I was like, oh, this girl's a can. And then she ran over with Calderwood. Who did she fight? Yeah, Joanna Calderwood she fought in the last fight.
So Chukagian says that
No one knows who Maya is, yet she's really good.
Jennifer Maya.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Chukagian says that Valentina's current challenger, so I guess it's Jennifer Maya,
Anyone want to play video games with me?
Sorry.
and Jessica Andrade don't stand a chance with Shevchenko. And so now Andrade is coming out saying that Shevchenko fight should have happened a long time ago. She thinks she can make a difference in this division, and she can put up a fight against Valentina. It's something that should have already happened in other organizations, so she thinks she's going to make a difference and put on shows in this division that she's in now. So
Yeah, she's a beast. She's beastly, man. She looked very good. 21-8-0, but she loses to just really good fighters.
now, do you think she loses to Shevchenko?
That's tough.
She looked really good against a bigger opponent in Chukagian.
I'm going to have to say yes. I'm going to have to say Shevchenko beats her.
She looked really good in last fight. But she has been finished. And Weili Zhang is fucking tough.
Actually, this is kind of interesting, too, because we have been even saying, hey, Weili Zhang, shouldn't be ahead of Shevchenko in the pound for pound. And you look at Zhang, just ran through her in the first round, 42 seconds. So you're going to see Shevchenko. If Shevchenko has a real tough time with Andrade, then you can say, well, yeah, Zhang does deserve to be in that spot. Why are we not getting Zhang versus Shevchenko?
I don't think that's going to happen, but
Why are they
Joanna
robbing us?
Jacek is saying that she's looking for a rematch with Zhang, like soon. But then the UFC is saying that they're trying to put together Zhang Rose.
Yeah, Zhang Rose, it makes more sense.
That one, I think, makes complete sense.
Although, I wouldn't mind seeing them run it back.
Wonderful.
I'm cool with that.
Do not wear the new shirt in public. You'll get raped. It has extra energy. You are on notice.
Oh, fuck.
Don't wear it in public, Moss. Only at
All
home.
right. I can't wear into the bank.
You get raped.
So, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Godfather Rest. Appreciate that. Wow, D-Rest. Making it rain.
Godfather Rest.
Yeah, I would like to see Zhang Shevchenko eventually. I guess they're just kind of like, making sure they
Honestly,
tidy up their divisions and then...
I don't care about that as much as I care about Zhang Rose. For some reason, and I don't even like watching Rose fight, to be quite honest, but I feel like given the level of proof that Rose has given, I just feel like Zhang Rose would be a top-notch fight.
Yeah, it's great. Especially after that Andrade fight. That last fight was fire.
Well, also after what Zhang did to Jędrzejczyk's face. And Jędrzejczyk fucking stomached through all that shit. So I would love to see Zhang Rose. I think that would be a very interesting fight.
Hey, the ladies are getting a little more interesting. You know what? Why is Max back?
Sorry.
I was waiting for you to do something.
What am I doing here?
I don't know.
All right, let me get out of Max. We don't need to, unless we're going to go back into that impersonation. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Andrade is making, the ladies need more men, like manly ladies. Gets more interesting. Zhang's got those big arms, Amanda
Here's the
Nunes,
thing, like-
Shevchenko, you chop her head off and take her boobies off. She's pretty manly.
Rose is tough. But I just saw someone else, Trent in the chat said Andrade beat Rose twice, but a man versus a woman is unfair. But you got to
Wait, hold on a second. No, Rose beat Andrade, but I guess they're saying that was so close that Andrade should have got the win.
Yeah,
Rose won the second one.
And the first one, Andrade put Rose on her freaking neck. Like,
Rose was winning the first until she got dumped.
yeah, but it was like the first round, and then she got fucking nailed.
Rose was doing great, but I think she gassed. I honestly think Rose gassed.
It makes you wonder with the level
She
of
gassed in the
power
second.
that Andrade has, and people did argue that Andrade won the second fight, if whether or not Andrade has that same power against Zhang. Zhang is a different monster. I think that would be a cool fight. Andrade versus Zhang.
Andrade versus Zhang, yeah. Anyone versus Zhang is good. Zhang is just that good.
Yeah, she's a very entertaining fighter.
She's fun.
But you
she
don't want
makes
to
it
put
all
her
fun.
against boring fighters because they're just going to run the whole time. You don't want Zhang to chase. You want her to fight.
So I'm cool with anyone that Zhang fights. She's one of the few ladies that I'll watch her no matter what. I like her a lot. Shevchenko, on the other hand, who is a fucking, a studette.
Yeah, she
is very, very good. But I don't care. I don't know what it is. I just don't care about this girl at all. I should, but I don't.
Well,
I think it's because I was in the building during her Nunes won, and I literally wanted to just throw my body off the.
She doesn't really market herself very well, Shevchenko. And I think the reason Weili
What?
Zhang...
What do you mean? She's trotting herself around. She's got the fucking Instagram going. What do you mean she doesn't? She's...
Unless you follow her on Instagram, you really don't hear about her much.
Well, how else are you going to fucking know about her?
Exactly.
Jesse.
That's my point.
Jesse, she's doing fine with marketing herself.
I don't know.
Although she does look like she's slimmed down a little bit. She's a little... She's
Look at those
trying...
abs. Jesus. I'm going to look like that after I have a baby, Moss.
Yeah, it's like a dude, man.
What?
Like
That's
if you take her head...
freaking hot.
I don't understand how this is hot. I'm just trying to... What is in her... What is she chopping up?
It's a pomegranate.
Oh, I thought she was chopping a fish up. I thought that was I'm like, what is she, filleting a fish for us? Yeah, I don't get it, man.
That's actually a good picture.
Yeah, it's great. Her face looks like it just fucking got through a meat grinder.
Moss.
How is she pretty?
She has her own form of beauty, Moss.
People are literally just throwing themselves at her, and I don't get it.
Maybe it's not all about looks, Moss. Maybe the fact that she's a fucking sweetheart.
Listen, I'm sure she's a great girl. I'm just trying to say this. I don't understand how people are saying that she's the prettiest girl. Like, there are people out there saying that oh, Shevchenko, oh my God, the things I do to this girl. What? She's filleting a fish. What is she? You sure it's not a fish? Yeah, that's a fish. I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's a pomegranate.
Pomegranate. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. I got sidetracked. So you said she doesn't... I think she marketed herself very well,
on
actually.
Instagram, maybe, yeah.
I'm talking about a boring fight.
I'm talking about as a fighter. She's not really marketing herself well as a fighter.
Why? What would you recommend her do?
I understand that champs aren't supposed to call out contenders. It just doesn't look good. But she's not even like... I know she doesn't engage in shit talk and everything else, but I wonder if maybe she engaged in a little bit of back and forth with some other fighters in the division that maybe it would make it a little more interesting to want to see her fight. Because she's a great fighter. She's excellent.
Great. She might be one of the best,
It's just difficult to get excited, I guess.
She looks way better far away, though, right? So much better. Further away, it works. See this picture. That picture's better. Yeah, you know what? If you get the right lighting on her, you can make her look halfway decent. But I think her sister's prettier. Although this picture doesn't really say much.
Yeah, but her sister's not as good a fighter.
This picture doesn't help out that cause.
But here's the thing, you can tell. Oh, you liked it.
Oh, fuck. Now how do I get out of this? How do I undo that?
Go away. Get out of here.
Oh, fuck. I don't want her to know.
Evacuate.
I was creeping on her IG.
This is why you don't creep, Moss. You accidentally like.
Yeah. See, I think her sister's prettier.
But you can tell her sister, the fact that she does herself up and stuff, cares more about
the
appearance.
If you take her makeup off, she's...
No, it's just she cares more about the appearance than of fighting. Shevchenko, Valentina, she cares about the fucking fighting. She doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, what was the purpose of this conversation, though? I don't know. Why am I on... Oh, we're talking about her
about
market.
the women's division.
Yeah, I just don't care about Shevchenko. I don't know why. I wish I cared about Shevchenko. I just don't.
They're making fun of you for liking the...
Yeah, I had to get out of there. You saw that? Abort mission.
Abandoned ship.
Wait, am I on the wrong freaking... Yeah, I gotta go like this.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so a bunch of good stuff coming out of the ladies. I like this. I like that the ladies are spicing it up. How about... Did you ever think you would live in a time where the bantamweight division is interesting, the flyweight division is interesting, right? And the women's MMA is interesting. How about that? 145,
Slightly
155. It's been interesting for a while now. Welterweight's always been interesting. Middleweight's interesting. Light, heavy. You know, the heavier we get, it's always interesting. But how about the ladies and the little guys? That's pretty cool, man. The UFC's balancing themselves out.
Very cool.
Although heavyweight is only going to be interesting if you throw John Jones in the mix.
I don't think so.
Or Derek Lewis gets
Heavyweight's
another shot.
always interesting. No matter who's in, like, heavyweight is just one of those divisions where it's just fun watching whoever's on top. Like,
how about this though?
Because they're so big and powerful and like it's just fun.
Greg's yawning about the flyweights. I like the flyweights.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest flyweight fan either though.
Yeah, but Figueiredo is a G. I like him.
But do
Moreno's
you really
fun.
get excited for flyweight bouts?
Thank God Benavidez is, choking again. That's awesome. Alex Perez is all right. This Royval guy is he's un fuego.
He's fighting Moreno soon.
This guy is fire. He don't look like fire, but trust me, he is. Yeah, I mean, what the hell? What are you yawning about? Drunk Savage is 120. Are you on crack? I understand when Mighty Mouse was just mutilating everyone. I get it. And Triple C takes the belt. It's sort of interesting, but who cares? And now, We actually got some balance. Now it's not as top heavy as it was before. Now the cans are beating each other up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to get excited for flyweight.
It's crazy, man. What do you mean it's difficult? We were on our feet with the Royville fight. This shit, we were going nuts.
But there's it's like hit and miss with flyweight.
Well, yeah, but what about when Figueiredo just mutilated Goblin Head's face?
But here's the thing. You can have great fighters in a division, but if the fight just, I don't know, it's just difficult. Like you said, Figueiredo is awesome. Royval's awesome. They're fun to watch. Benavidez is fun to watch, but
no, Benavidez is not.
Yes, he is.
He's fun to watch get beat up. I'm down with that.
It's hard to get excited for their fights. It's not like, oh, you ready for that flyweight bout coming up this weekend? No, nobody cares. No,
Yeah,
I'm not excited.
You know what? I'm not excited about women's fights either, but it's getting more interesting, right? You have to admit.
It is getting more interesting.
The flyweight division, which was a complete fast forward or skip if you had it on DVR, now you're like, wait, hold on, let me check this out.
But because a division is getting more interesting does not make it so that you're getting excited for the fights every time they come up. It has to get interesting first, right? So yeah, it might be getting a little more interesting, but you're still not getting excited for the fights.
What bums me out is we never got to see, we got to see Mighty Mouse just dominate the flyweight division, and then everyone else just suck, right? That's what we got to see for the longest time. Now that Mighty Mouse is not there and Henry Cejudo has vanished from the situation, you kind of think, well, maybe all these guys suck now. They just evenly suck together, so these are just good fights against sucky guys. You know, I kind of wish that Mighty Mouse was still in this division and people were competitive with Mighty Mouse. And he was trying to get his belt back, and it was like an even transition. It was basically like, hey, Mighty Mouse just gave up. He's like, I'm going to go do other things now. You know, Henry Cejudo's like, I'm going to go to 135 and hang out up there. And everyone's just like, see you later, 125. And now you got this
even Dana
pool of
White
cans.
Was looking to drown out 125.
Yeah, but they're interesting cans. But the one thing that does bother me about the flyweight is the fact that everyone's just like, see you later. All the good guys, see you later. And then you got this pool of just kind of no names that are just like, wow, these are great fights, but they're probably shitty fighters. I don't know.
Not
it's
exciting.
Weird. That's my only problem with that. But the transition was kind of strange. But who cares? Who cares? It's fun. It's still fun.
Wonderful.
Uncle Chrome.
I would rather watch an entire card of midgets fighting than the flyweights.
They are midgets. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god. I think he means little people must.
Jesse. I mean, what's the average height of the flyweights?
Little people is 4'1", I think.
You're getting 4'1".
I think that's the average.
Pretty
for
similar.
A little person.
Yeah, flyweights are not much taller. So you can watch the flyweights and enjoy yourself. You'd rather watch the flyweights rather than the flyweights.
Wonderful.
All right. Anyway, flyweights get no love here. But if Mighty Mouse, I saw Drunk Savage saying there, if Mighty Mouse was here, he'd still be mopping the floor with these guys. He would. And honestly, I think he would have beat Cejudo.
But if that was the case, then it wouldn't be worthy to watch, you know?
Yeah. But let's all pretend Mighty Mouse didn't exist. And now we got this Bellator-like roster of fighters over here. It's fun. Like I said, the flyweight Ultimate Fighter with what's that dude that fought Mighty Mouse? Tim Elliott. That season was one of the best seasons when it comes to just fights.
Mm-hmm.
You know, flyweights could scrap, man. They're not the decision machines they used to be. These guys can fucking take each other out, and that's what I like. And even if it does go to a decision, you've seen some good fucking fire fights. Don't disrespect the flyweights, man. Don't give up on them. I was giving up on bantamweight for a while, and now that's interesting. I was like, yeah, who cares about this fucking bantamweight weight class? No, this is interesting. But then again, Peter Yan, he doesn't tickle my pickle. Here's the problem with the UFC right now. The champions. Figueiredo, Yan, Volkanovski. You're right there, these three.
All great fighters, but no personality.
Yeah, no one cares. No one cares. Now you go over here. Khabib, we care. A lot of people hate Usman. He doesn't get the respect he deserves as a champion. And
I mean, I don't know what Usman's doing, though, calling out challengers.
He's an idiot.
He should be he should start up shit. He should start up the trash talk back and forth, but he shouldn't be actually calling them out. He needs to have them call him out. He's the champ.
Here's the problem over here, too. I saw someone say something about Yan. If Yan loses to Aljo, is Aljo going to be a fireworks champion? No.
No, definitely not.
He's not. And I like Aljo. Aljo's a great guy.
Yeah, but he's not excited. You don't get excited for him.
You don't. It's weird, man. You either have it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm not trying to disrespect these guys as people. These people are probably great guys. You know, what I'm trying to say is, as a fan, just looking at, I'm just trying to be honest here. I don't get fired up about, Figueiredo's good. Jan's good. Volkanovski, they're very good fighters. But I don't say, hey, man, I got to stop everything I'm doing to watch a Volkanovski fight or a Figueiredo fight or Jan. And then you go over here, and it's going to be the same thing with Aljo. It's just because he's from New York that I'm really pulling for the guy. Khabib, we can't say anything about that. The guy's great.
Yeah, he is.
Kamaru Usman could be a dominating guy, but when the hell is the guy going to fight? And it's just, I don't know. He's
and
cringy.
He has the tools to make him, he's already exciting, but he has the tools to make himself more exciting,
Israel Adesanya, say what you will.
Super exciting.
You still got to get excited. Love or hate the guy, you got to get excited when Izzy fights. And then you got Jan Blachowicz.
Yikes.
Right? So now
but this just happened. So this isn't set in stone. Someone could easily knock Jan out of that position. He just got it. Let's be patient with Jan.
So, but look at this. 4, 5, 6, 7 fights. Okay. Weight classes. 7 weight classes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7. It's really not that interesting, right? 2 are interesting. It's not good.
Yeah.
Let's go over here. Stipe Miocic is another one. Guy's a great champ. The guy could be the greatest heavyweight of all time, yet there's something about... What?
I think he's a pretty marketable champ.
I tell you what, Jess. This could be like the most dominating champions list over here, that we've ever had if everything stays as is. If it stays intact, these guys could probably hold on to the belts for a while.
But they
right?
don't sell themselves well.
But it could be the most boring as well.
Yeah.
Or are we in this weird transition stage of hey, this is just a holding, pen. This is purgatory until we get the, the real studs in here. It's kind of a weird bunch, huh?
Hiatus.
It's a weird bunch. I like Zhang. And I like Nunes.
Zhang makes a good champ, though. You know why? She pulls that different market of fans. And the fact that she, barely speaks English and stuff just makes it more interesting to listen to her.
Wonderful, wonderful.
See what Uncle Savage says.
Was just thinking if DJ was still in the UFC as champion, Mersing Fools Dana would have axed 125. Henry really did save the division.
Yeah.
Oh, and I found a really great drum kit for the baby. Mahahaha. I'm going to be such a fun uncle. I can't wait.
Guess what's immediately going into the trash?
What? You don't want a little drummer?
No.
How dare you?
Good.
Poor drunk Savage is doing nice things. Thank you, drunk. Or Uncle Savage. Excuse me. He's Uncle Savage now. He's not drunk. So I see some people in the chat saying they really like Stipe Miocic. All right. Let me ask you in the chat. Listen, I think Stipe is probably a great guy. I've watched his video game streams. I've watched his interviews. The guy has a personality of a fucking rock. No joke. I could probably pick up a rock with more pizzazz than Stipe Miocic.
And it's a little annoying that he gets annoyed by reporters and stuff. It's his job.
Yeah, it's how dare you ask me that question?
Yeah.
Yet when he's doing the fireman thing, he's in the commercials, he seems like he's got some sort of
Well, the
personality.
commercials he has to, because they tell him listen, you don't get fucking paid if you don't, if you don't fucking.
It's weird, man. It's just weird. But maybe, who knows? Maybe it's Ohio, people from Ohio. Hey, he's a hometown guy. Here's the thing. I'm saying with Aljo, I think Aljo's really cool. I think he's a cool guy. He's a New York guy.
Yeah.
So that's why I push Aljo. If I was out in New York, which I am out in New York now, but if I was just an outside fan looking in, I'd be like, Aljo bores me. I'll be honest. I'll just be straight up honest. It's just how it'd be. Let me see. Stipe Miocic, what do you guys think? Yay or nay as a champion? You want to see him stick around? What do you think?
Right. Uncle Snossi says only American champ left. Staley says get a DW kit with some Remo drum heads. Justin Jr. says Stipe needs dancing partner. Can't sell pay-per-view on his own. Stipe go.
Yeah, so let's just look at it like that. Stipe needs a dance partner. Now, as a champion, maybe it's just me, but wouldn't you want, don't you get excited about that one guy, no matter who that guy fights? I'm in. Weili Zhang, I got to say this. I'm in. Whoever, throw anyone in front of her, I'm in. I don't know why. I like Weili. Even Amanda Nunes now. They throw in can after can after. Yeah, I'm down. Amanda Nunes is fun. There's something about her. Stipe Miocic, yeah, he's interesting, but there's something missing.
Staley says, I love playing instruments. Moss, if our kid played the drums,
yes,
would you start a band with them since you like all that stuff?
Would I start a band with my
with your
child?
Kid.
Play
music on your guitar.
Well, that'd be a little weird, no?
Why?
What do you mean start a band with my child?
Start a family band.
I mean, I would play with my kid. Yeah, I would whip out the guitar and play. But I mean, I don't think I would start a full blown band.
Yeah, start
maybe
a
down the
family
road
band.
on the channel. We'll do jam night, like the fucking Partridge Family. I don't know what the fuck.
I know. I was just thinking, like, I was thinking about the kid with drums, and I was thinking about the fact that you were in a band, and then you played guitar, and then I was like, oh, family band. No, okay, never mind.
I mean,
I would play the tambourine because I'm so
try to
musically
teach a kid how to
gifted.
play guitar. I would do that, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, what?
All right.
All right. What are we talking about here? All right, back to the chat.
All right. Ngannou as champ would be the biggest superstar. Uncle Champ says, I had a band. I remember playing Nirvana high school. Uncle Chef says, I'm old. Connor Mikmagomedov says, Ngannou as champ would be the biggest superstar. Matt Stone says, more cowbell.
We need more cowbell.
Oh, God.
All right, so we discussed a couple things. Let me just run through this card since it's 7:50 already. What the hell?
Whoa.
Hell? So Crute, how about Crute? So we spoke about Ortega and Andrade. The question, what's next for these two? Big things. That's all I'm going to say. Big things. Maybe Andrade will eventually fight, the Shevchenko, pull that together. That'd be fun. But Andrade is right there, and some people thought she beat Rose in her last fight. So I'm pumped to see. She's one of those girls that, yeah, I'm in. A girl that wants to go in there and completely annihilate her opponent, I'm 100% in. Now, just Jim Crute. How about this guy?
Wonderful.
We got Uncle Chrome.
Get the kid some drums and I will sing lead vocals.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Have Chrome do his little hum. I'd be in for that. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, Uncle Chrome. Appreciate that. Uncle Chrome. Jim Crute, how about this guy? This dude over here. Not only does he knock out his opponent, but he gives him a hug. He literally hugged the dude. He just sat right next to him, put his arm around him, and said, it's going to be okay, kid. It's a boss move, man. Crute is legit. He's 11-1-0. This dude is scary. Well, 12-1-0, excuse me. Scary on a 2-fight win streak. Lost to Serkinov. But other than that, it's been a pretty nice little UFC run from the Contender Series. Interesting to see how this kid turns out. How old is he? Wow, only 24 years old. Oh, my goodness. 24 years old. This kid's scary, man. He's got some time to develop some new skills. He's got some power. He can do it anywhere. He really could. But gets the job done here. And look out, light heavyweight. We got an interesting weight class. Light heavyweight's getting very interesting. Ever since John Jones left, it's kind of like the Mighty Mouse thing. You know, John Jones is so ahead of everyone else and leaves, and now it's like all the other fighters are shining. And who's the next champion? We'll see if Blachowicz could hold on to the belt. Let's go on to the next fight over here. You have James Krause. Good job by him stepping in, filling in, and doing a great job. Gets the unanimous decision. Jonathan Martinez, unanimous decision. We got the split decision and a lot of decisions on this thing. Lots of decisions. Just going to Jillian Robertson does stand out a little bit. She looked really good.
She looked great. You know, we should get Jillian on the show.
Yeah, Justin
I
had
was
her
thinking
on.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, she seems sweet.
I listened to the interview Justin had with her, and I have more questions that weren't asked.
You mean he missed questions?
No, I don't think he missed questions. I think he did a great job. I think after the fight, though, you know how you come up with more questions after the fight? I think she would be a cool character to have on the show.
We should have Jesse's interviews. We should do a show.
No, you can interview her.
No,
I'm just saying she would be cool on the show.
What if Jesse? If you ever got sick of fight briefing, what about 30 minutes with Jesse?
People. No,
and
I'm
you have
good.
like a sip of like a coffee
I
and
don't
you
wanna
interview
talk
a
to anybody.
guest, like a little morning talk show. And you just have your little mug. Interviews with Jess. It's like, yeah. And just twirl your hair.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Chew on some gum.
I'm good.
I just want to do it. All right. So, something else that stands out over here. We had Grisham with the knockout over here in the second round. Looked very swole and sexy in his fight. How about this kid? Saeed Nurmagomedov. Hoofa! They're saying he is not related to Khabib. Shares the name. But, whoa. God, another scary guy. Scary Ruski. So look out, bantamweights. All sizes. You got bantamweight.
That was so threatening how you said that. Look out, bantamweights.
Look out, you fucking little bantamweight fucks. So you got Nurmagomedov. How tall is he? He looked pretty big, man. How tall is he? 5'8". Yeah, he looked big. For 135 at least. Yeah, so this kid looks all right. But who knows? It's early. But I mean, think about it. You got 170, 155, 135. Will you ever see a time where there's just Russians just running the game? You know, every weight class a Russian.
Let's talk about that. Because this Saeed Nurmagomedov guy says he's open to serving as a possible replacement for UFC 254.
For who? Who's he looking to get in for? He's gonna fight Khabib.
He's saying that he's interested in stepping in if something happens to the main event.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, Gaethje. I was joking. Gaethje and Khabib. He'll step in.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. Could you fucking imagine? Like Michael Chandler doesn't hit the number. Gaethje, something happens with him, and then they have Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Kind of weird, right?
Their Nurm versus Nurm main event. All right, so what's he talking about? Let's get this in.
Well, no, that's it. I mean, there's not much to it aside from the fact that the freaking guy wants to step in if something happens.
Oh. Nurm versus Nurm. The battles of the Vav, the day Vav Zavs.
Oh, God.
Tim Butler says that won't happen, Moss.
Why
are you directing that towards me? Come on, Tim. Why are you pushing it in my direction? Why are you telling me it's not going to happen? What do you think? I'm retarded? I know that. But why are you pointing me out in this? Why you skip everyone else in the class over here and you're like, that's not going to happen, Moss.
Oh,
that's not going to happen, Moss.
Yeah, see?
Thank you, Tim.
All right. Let's start the clock, Moss.
All right. Let's start it. Let's do it, right? Let's start the clock. It's time to save the show, friends. And when we save the show, we take the phone calls, get to the rest of the news stories. Jesse will open gifts. And gender reveal. Oh, before we do that, hold on. Before we save the show.
What are we doing here, Moss? Oh.
Dragon! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got the goals. Subscriber goals.
Subscriber goals.
Yes.
Subscriber goals.
MMA-HOLES.
Subscriber goals.
Oh shit. Dragons.
Subscriber goals.
Yeah, baby.
Subscriber goals.
Let's go.
Subscriber goals. Subscriber goals. The greatest channel on YouTube. The MMA-HOLES. Goat. World domination. Goat.
On a Monday night, 4,500. We hit it, baby. We hit it. So at 5K, we'll do it again this weekend. Easy work, man. Khabib versus Gaethje. We'll hit that 5K. We'll tickle that thing. How about that? 40,500 on the main channel. Now 4,500 on the second channel. Can't stop us.
Hashtag can't stop us, Moss.
Can't stop us.
All right, guys. Please save the show. There's so much that needs to be done.
Wonderful.
Question:
Edit.
How come Russians in movies look nothing like the Russians in the UFC? Even in other sports, most Russians don't have neck beards.
It's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, Russians in movies, like they have the blonde hair. It's like, if he dies, he dies. But in
How many was that? 2 points?
2 minutes. But yeah, but the Khabib, the Nurmagomedov Russians, they got the neck beards. What's that about? I don't know. By the way, hit the like button. Let's get to 150 with the likes, for God's sakes. Let's go. All right, 4 minutes on the clock, and let's see how many saves we get. We'll open up the phone lines. Jesse, squeeze in a story, please.
Daniel Cormier tells Israel Adesanya to stop picking on Paulo Costa.
What the fuck? He's back!
The Uncle Sonosi Studio.
Oh my God! The $500 donation! Oh my God! Oh shit! What the fuck?
500 MMA holes, 500 we dropped on the show, 500 bills in the air, 500 shake it derriere. World domination, here we come. Here's 500 reasons why we crushed it. Greatest community in the world. Smoke that reefer, boys and girls. Sucking that green into my lungs, using bidets to clean my buns. Hanging with fight buddies throughout the night, watching UFC
Oh my
enjoying some
God.
fights. Knockout submissions,
Oh my
decisions,
God.
I want to rub MMA into my balls. Whoever dropped the 500 on the show, you're a legend. MMA holes.
Oh my God! Yeah, that just fucking happened.
Woo!
Because y'all couldn't get much for time last week, this time I will save the show.
Wow.
716 Remember when I call. Welcome to the Mahal Uncle's studio of as sponsored by the three-time studio head champ.
Holy
Enjoy 8
shit.
hours and 20 minutes Saveth show.
Oh my
he
God.
wants the Uncle Studios of AZ.
Oh my God. What does he want?
The Uncle Studios of AZ.
Oh, not the Uncle Sonosi?
Says Uncle Studios of AZ.
The Uncle Studios. All right, let me confirm that. I mean, Jesus. That's crazy, man. Sonosi, thank you so much. That's insane. The $500 dono and the rollover time. Holy shit. Let's write this down.
I have it.
That's a massive rollover time that Sonosi has just dropped on. So guaranteed an extra 2 hours on this thing. But holy crap, I'm going to stop the clock. No more saves need to be happening here. Sonosi is just blown it open. Wow. That is crazy. Sonosi, thank you so freaking much, man. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Shocking. That's a hero right there. All right, I got to take it. Evil Bill, it was a good run. It was a good run. So now we got to find out. Oh, he says the Uncle Studios. All right, so we're going to make it the Uncle Studios. Holy shit. That is nuts.
Yeah.
Come on, get loud, baby.
Come on, get loud, MMA holes in the crowd. Come on, get loud, MMA holes in the crowd.
Got.
MMA holes in the crowd.
Yeah.
MMA holes in the crowd.
Holy
MMA
shit.
holes in the crowd.
Looks like we got some phone calls tonight.
Save the show and shit. Said versus Islam is the fight to make. Why is this not being talked about? And it's a boy. JBH would have a disappointed look if it's a girl.
Wow. Uncle Savage, thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And that his prediction is a boy. All right, we'll let you guys know in a second, but
Okay,
that's nuts. Oh, shit, hold on a second.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wow.
Oh,
Can't
man.
save what's already been deemed holy.
Really? Wow. I am
Are you ready for this?
blown away. Yeah.
We have been saved for this week, 2 hours next week, 2 hours the week after, 2 hours the week after, and then 20 minutes the week after.
How many weeks?
So 4 full weeks of 2 hours, and then 1 week of 20 minutes.
Everyone sucks Sonosi's clock. Sonosi went crazy and went on a save spree.
That's
Wonderful, wonderful.
crazy.
Wow.
You guys don't have to save the show for 4 weeks.
That's nuts. Sonosi just threw the fucking show on his back and says, I got you. Wow. That is unfreaking believable. And made it the Uncle Studios. Wow. Can you put the dates next to that? Put the
Yeah.
dates so we can know. Holy shit. That's crazy, man. Sonosi killing it. Let's write this over here. Sonosi or Uncle Studios. Uncle. Wow, man. That is nuts. You know what? Maybe 2020 isn't that bad. Got a new child coming. We're going to release the gender. Sonosi
That's crazy.
fucking saving the studio and saving the name and fucking, man, Evil Bill
Okay,
doing
so
it. Wow, this is crazy, man.
we can't lose this. This has the time.
Woo! All right. Legend. Yeah, that's 3 times. So Sonosi has the record, right? The 3-time. We gotta have a wall here. We gotta do something.
How many times someone's been the
That's just
studio
nuts. 3-time champ, man, Sanosi. God
man.
damn, that's crazy.
All right, before we do calls, Moss, can we do baby stuff? Now that we have the time?
All right, so yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, I'll start the clock. Actually, you know what? We'll just end the fucking show at what? 9, 10. What? I don't know.
10.
Yeah, I'll just start the clock.
10 p.m.
I mean,
You don't even have to. It's 2 hours.
You got
2
2
hours
fucking
every
hours.
year. So just 10 p.m. every time.
Wonderful.
Wow, I can't even get over that. It's just nuts.
I'm predicting it's a boy. Moss isn't a toxic gung-ho I want a boy type and those usually have boys. Moss is chill. Points Jesse or points Moss or points Moss drinks a protein shake with Jesse milk. Let it be so.
Ooh. Thank you, Kainoto. That was very kind of you.
Did I miss all the predictions in the chat? Did they already predict?
All right, yeah, so here's the deal. If you're new to the channel, yes, Jesse's with child.
I am with child.
A mystical being is inside her belly right now that she's growing from May. And Jesse put together this list, and the MMA holes not only are crazy with saving the show, they are crazy with gifts. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to start the clock. I mean, we got plenty of show, so don't worry. We'll start the clock here, and we're going to get to everything. We'll get to the MMA news. We're going to get your thoughts on everything, and let's just have some fun. Jess, what do you got there?
I see the predictions coming in now.
Oh, okay. Let's get to the predictions.
Okay, Nicole has girl. Shep has girl. Matt Stone says champ, champ, champ. Uncle X says boy.
Still, us boys love gender reveals. You know what's funny? I just think it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, we didn't do a gender reveal for this.
But yet we're fucking around with the community about this.
Because it's fun, because, I don't know, like...
That goes to show you
with
guys
you
are
guys,
family.
it's different. Our family, we just called and
Wonderful.
told them.
You can name it Aunt and Uncle Studios so the 7% aren't left out.
Okay. Aunt and Uncle Studios. Let's just do that then.
There's a very huge
From
mix
the
in here,
Aunts
Moss.
and Uncle Studios of Arizona. All right.
Like
That's
a
what I'm gonna
50-50,
do.
a boy-girl in here.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah, Austin
it's a
says
50-50
boy.
chance.
Kainoto says boy.
Is it a prince or a princess?
Quasi says girl. Matt Stone girl. Joe B says boy. Maria says twins. Nope, not twins. We already know there's only one baby in there. Anne says it's a boy. Hermaphrodite.
The Aunt and Uncle Studios.
Gonna be a Spartan. I don't know, Moss. It's like a 50-50 in here.
All right. Okay, Jesse, you ready? You want to give it to him?
You can give it to him. You got this.
The reveal. Is it a dick or a vagina? A cock or a clam? What's inside her belly?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello old friends.
Harvey!
I write to you in the form of a donation letter from NY State Prison. I wanted to let you know that I know how it feels to get cancelled for false allegations, but everything will come back together soon. Just watch me.
Nice to hear from you again, Harvey.
Good to know you're doing well. Oh, Uncle Chrome's coming in.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I still can't believe you, Moss. You finally took my advice and only left the nuts hanging out and let God be your protection. I had doubts that your shoulders could march. But just like that movie Ants, you had one survivor.
That's right. I froze my sperm. That's how it happened. Because it's impossible for me to reproduce. Oh,
Wonderful, wonderful.
people go,
Yeah,
oh,
pause him, Moss.
the drama, Jesse.
Is it true you both agreed to let Felony name the child,
Yes.
and he choose Krishawn Malik Darnell Rondu?
Yeah.
How did you know that? He wasn't supposed to know that. Okay, here we go.
You got pause him, Moss.
Well, the people don't care. People are interrupting the drama and the suspense. Okay. Girl, boy. Boy, girl. Do you want to say it?
You got this.
It's a fucking girl! We got a vagina in the vagina!
Wonderful, wonderful.
We are having a daughter. Daddy's little girl. Hell yeah, baby. Wonderful, wonderful. Fired up for that.
You didn't have to do
What?
this
What
to
does
tell
that-
them.
Isn't that the fucking vagina sound? We are having a little girl, and I am shocked. I'm
Yeah.
absolutely shocked, and I am excited. I'm very excited about this because now, and it's the first thing that jumped through my head, I said to myself, it was a total Family Guy moment. I was just like, once we find out, I'm like, and then just flash forward to the
such
future
a weird moment
of Jesse and my little daughter just screaming at each other and doors slamming.
That's a horrible
and me
thing to
sitting
say.
back with popcorn just watching this. So yeah, we got a
It
little
was
girl.
really shocking because we expected a boy because there's boys on both sides, very dominant in boys. And then when it said girl on the thing, like our jaws dropped.
Yeah, my brother's
So
got
shocking.
two boys as well. So it's my grandparents. My parents are going to have their first granddaughter. I'm going to be a pop to a little girl. What the fuck? It's
crazy.
I'm going to get that gun. I'm going to be fucking putting bullets in fucking people's chests if they come near my daughter. Anyway, I'm really excited. So thank you. The gifts over here. I don't know if we want to keep this thing going, but if you want to open something,
Got this.
open a couple
I got
things
this,
and
Moss.
yeah, but how about that fucking little girl? Thank you, Trent. Very nice of you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Khabiba. Yeah, we have a name and everything like that. We had like the backup situation going.
Here we
Fucking
go.
hell. Could be a lot of hormones going on here. Keep the black eyes away from my daughter.
Oh, here we go. Oh, from Dottie.
Oh, really?
Mikey's mom.
Dottie Anzalone?
Oh my God.
Wait, how did she? Mikey Anzalone?
This is from Dottie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. That's it, Dottie. You're the godmother.
That was so sweet.
Wow, I didn't expect that. Holy shit. Drop the ands in the chat. Drop the ands in the chat. Thank you, Uncle Nicole.
She got us the mattress crib pad, Moss.
It's Mikey's head. No.
Aw, Dottie.
That's awesome,
so
man.
sweet.
Oh, my God. That's fucking crazy, man. God damn the Anzalones. These fucking people are awesome.
Oh my God, Dottie.
Wow, look at that. Dottie Anzalone. I don't know if she's up right now, but God, thank you so much. We'll send you. I'll
Thank
send
you,
an email.
Dottie. Aw,
Wow. It's crazy, man.
Dottie.
Dottie's the GOAT, man. And for those of you who don't know who Anzalone, the random head that's popping up in the chat, that's Mikey Anzalone, man. He passed away on us. Part of the community. Heart and soul of the community. Goddamn celebrity, and his mom just sent us something.
That's the freaking sweetest thing.
Yeah.
It makes me want to cry.
Fucking this poor guy. One of the best. Anyway, Dottie, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Holy shit.
That's so sweet. Thank you, Dottie.
Yeah, I got the Ortega haircut. I went with. If you were here the other streams, you would have heard the joke over and over again.
Here we go. Is there a tag in here somewhere?
Let's see who this is from.
Yep. This is from Uncle Joe and Aunt Joe.
My uncle.
Yeah.
Is it really? All right, don't open that on air. I got to call him up and say thank you.
No, it's from the registry.
How the hell do they know? Oh, I got to call them up. I know they're not watching this. Why? Well, all right, save that. We'll call them up. You don't have to open that on air.
All right, let me put the tag in.
All right, maybe this bit.
Hold on. I'll get one from you guys. Hold on.
Hey, Jeremy. Kisses to you.
Okay, let's try this one.
Much kisses.
Maybe this one will be different, Moss.
My aunt and uncle. You want to keep on opening up presents?
Yeah, maybe this one will be from your brother or something. Okay.
My uncle and aunt beat you to that. Whatever that was.
Okay.
It's a big box.
This one's from NH.
Oh, the knitter.
Aunt Ann and Uncle Mike H says, congratulations, Chris and Jesse, on having a little MMA hole.
Wow. What other MMA channels do this, right? The MMA holes. Yeah, Jesse loves this stuff. What do you got?
Moss?
NH. It's a little box.
No.
In a big box.
This says it right on the box. This.
It's a blow-up doll.
This is a good one.
It's NH's box.
This is a baby bottle. Steamer.
Oh, shit. Look at that, NH. Thank you. Baby bottle steamer. Hell yeah, man.
It sterilizes the bottles, Moss.
Thank you, Tamula. No other channel does this. You don't see this on Luke Thomas opening up baby gifts. By the way, though, I mean, how fucking cool is this community? Seriously.
That's pretty crazy.
I mean, this is the furthest thing from MMA, yet you guys are fucking just badasses, just sending stuff to
All right, I gotta open these like off the chair, cause
our unborn daughter. Get me a cowboy hat. I need a cowboy hat. Not a cowboy's hat, a cowboy hat. Okay. I want to rock a cowboy hat. Actually, no, you know what you can get me? You can get me a fucking bowl for my CBD because I'm going to need a lot of that with a daughter.
Oh. Okay. This big one is from?
It's Christmas.
No name.
Oh, they want... Hold on. I'll unpause this. Requests. We're going to take...
Wonderful, wonderful.
We're going to take calls.
Welcome to my world, Moss. I believe this is God's way of punishing us for past sins.
How many daughters does Chrome have? I know his last one.
Who sent this?
What is that?
This is a bouncer, Moss. It's the bouncer.
Bouncer, baby. Actually, it's pretty helpful, right?
Yeah, this is the baby bouncer.
After the show, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to slide myself into that.
You can put this together. Because I don't have.
I don't want a bong, man. What the fuck do I want a bong for? I just want a pipe.
Who sent this? Who sent the bouncer?
Bowl. I don't know, man. Does it say inside?
No, it doesn't have their name on the tag.
All right, who's responsible of the bouncer? Ann saying her.
You did?
Might be Ann. Oh, yeah. It's Ann and Mike. Wow.
This is the freaking best, Ann. The freaking best.
It's a sex swing.
Moss is going to put this one together.
Hell yeah, Ann. Wow, Ann went crazy. Okay. Ann and Mike.
One more.
Ann. And the aunts and uncles really went for it. All right, one more box, and we will open up the phone line to get to that party.
Now, this one doesn't have a tag either. And it says right on the box what it is.
It says on the box what it is with no tag.
This. Moss.
Oh, shit.
We got ourselves a walker.
We got the bouncer and the walker. Yes, baby. Fuck yeah. Yes. Yes!
Wonderful.
Who sent the walker?
The walker's from me.
Who sent the walker?
I need an adult one so I could walk next to my child with it.
Holy guacamole, guys.
Wow. Wow.
Find out who sent that walker.
Who sent that walker?
Oh, man.
Should we let him know the name or should we save that for another show?
It's up to you. Just not the full name, just the first name.
The full name?
First name.
What else was
First
I gonna
name
give?
only.
Social security number of the unborn baby. All right, let's get ready to open the phone lines. All right, thank you so much to the MMA Holes. Appreciate it. How about Sanosi keeping this party going? We're going to open up the phone lines. We're going to get to the rest of the MMA news. Let's have a party tonight. Let's have a party. Woo! You ready to have a party, Jesse? You ready, Jesse?
I'm ready.
All right, people. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hello, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
What's up, Jesse and Chris? It's Drunk Savage.
No way!
Drunk Savage. What's up, Jesse and Chris? It's Drunk Savage.
I can't believe you're calling right now. Drunk Savage, what's on your mind?
Not much.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I have a respect for everybody in the chat.
MMA Holes.
Vlad's one of them. Kevin from Chicago. AMH, I mean the knitter.
I'm just enjoying this.
I can hear you.
Hi, this is Billy.
We have Sean Hart.
Hey there, what? What's up, man?
What's up, Pulse?
Oh, it's Justin Jr.
Fuck you, Chrome.
Hernandez.
Gaylord.
RX.
Mark Rowe, Heavy Mike Rowe, D. Rust, Sean Man, Vigo, Big Bob, Basically Dragon White, Nick C, Vigo South, Country Down, Shannon Stewart, Rogelio, Ben Shipman, CC 2.0, Peter Phillies,
Jeremiah. Hey, Lee W. Michael Angelo. MMA Holes. Man, what a wonderful, wonderful community.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, I feel it. I feel good. I feel sexy. I feel swole. What's that later slap this?
I like biting your shoulder.
I know. I had to go to
yes.
the bathroom and wipe your face off my shoulder, too.
What?
Nah, that's all right. I still love you, Jesse. You're the best.
I spit on you.
Yeah.
Oh, Oopooful. That's an Oopooful tune. All right, we're going to open the phone lines. Before I do that, Saturday we're doing 2 giveaways. By the way, 2 giveaways on the MMA Holes. This hat is going to one of our lucky patrons. So if you're a patron, shout out to you mofos. 50 of you have a chance. One of you has a chance out of the 50 to get this hat. We're going to throw it in. We're going to throw the names in the hat, pull it out, and then whoever wins is yours. Also, something from the store. Big week with the Khabib versus Gaethje fight. You know, come on, 6 fight main cards. Could be fireworks. We're going to be doing a for our Pick'em League. The first place winner is going to get something from our sexy store. So let's go, people. Let's do it. Let's open the phones. All right. And thank you to each and every one of you. We feel 2020 is going to be a pretty big year. We're looking to do a lot more giveaways. Got a lot of stuff planned for 2021. We're going to revamp the website. A lot of things going on here. And we're going to have a baby. A baby girl. All righty. Let's do this.
This is so exciting.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been more excited for baby time, Moss.
Yeah? Yeah, Jesse loves it.
It's like my birthday over and over again.
Get to open presents. Yeah, we're not having it's funny, man. We're not having a baby shower. We've been saying that before.
You guys are our baby shower.
We are legit not having it. The community is just fucking so generous that we don't have to spend time with people that we rarely see, right?
Right.
We can spend time with people we see all the time. It's a lot better, right? All right. Okay. Here we go. What's the number? 516-522-0267. Let's get back. What do you want to talk about besides babies? MMA-wise, what would you like to talk about?
I want to talk about Cormier telling Adesanya to lay up on Paulo Costa.
Wait. We're opening up the phone lines. We didn't even get to that story.
Okay. Let's talk about the fights coming up. The UFC 254 fight. Who they think is going to win.
Okay.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Yo, Drunk Savage.
What's up, Drunk Savage?
What up, Drunk?
Not much. So first off, Kevin said he sent that walker.
Kevin
sent the walker.
You're lying.
That's what he said in the chat.
He did not send the walker.
Taking credit for it.
Kevin did not send the walker.
Kevin sent it.
And maybe he's not such an asshole as he thought he was.
Yeah.
I would be very shocked if it is you, Kevin.
Imagine Kevin sent the walker. Congratulations. Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, Kevin Hogs.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Kevin.
Well, if it is Kevin, then my sincerest thanks.
Walker's from Chicago.
Something tells me it's probably not Kevin.
But shit, I did not see that fucking coming on Saturday, dude. Ortega beating Zombie. I mean, I knew it was going to be a hard fight, but I thought Zombie fucking had that shit, especially in the stand-up.
Quite surprising, right? How about Ortega just completely dominated?
Yeah, that was crazy, dude. I tell you, it was that Halle Berry fucking pussy juice fucking supercharged him.
Maybe. Yeah, it's very possible. I tell you what, anyone that faces Ortega better hope he wears a wig or something, has something on his head, because bald Ortega might be unbeatable.
Yeah, who knows? Well, he said he's growing it back, so we'll have to wait and see.
That'd be hilarious if he grows the hair back and then he just gets destroyed. That'd be so fucking funny. But who knows? What else you got, man?
Yeah, it would be fucking funny. But yeah, I agree with D-Rest. I think Bryce Mitchell, you know, he's a fucking dark horse for that division. I think he shows a lot of promise. I think he's going to come up fast.
Yeah, I like Bryce. I like him a lot. Feisty dude. He could be someone that can surge up there.
Yeah, if he can come back from that accident, dude, I guess he can handle anything.
Yeah, Bryce Mitchell. I think I reached out to him a little while back on Twitter, but I think he ghosted me. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll reach out again, see if we can get him on. But he's a fun one.
And let's pray to fucking God that Cutie Lava fight fucking happens this time.
Cutie Lava walking down the street. Here we go. Cutie Lava, who was supposed to fight twice. Well, did fight once and didn't work out. And then after that, well, not so much. Nothing happened here. Do you think he's going to get COVID again? Or who got COVID last
Let's hope not, man. I want to see this fucking fight. Hopefully he won't act like a fucking dumbass this time, like Ad Kurt.
What did they put him on the... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm on the wrong fucking card. Hold on a second. Events.
He's on main card, first fight.
Yeah, I was trying to pull his picture up here. 6 fights on the main card. Cutie Lava. And this one here, I mean, this could be really good. The first time these guys danced, I mean, it was that weird fucking stoppage. But it had all the makings of something that was going to be a lot of fun. And
yeah,
hopefully
it
we don't
started
get
out
rocked.
real good and a fucking super draft.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what do you think in hindsight, looking back at that fight? Do you think that he gets a pass, that ref, or he just complete blunder?
No, fuck that ref.
Yeah,
he should have let go a little longer. See what happened.
All right, and
We've seen guys get fucking rocked before and they come back. Look at like Kevin Lee with the fucking chicken dance.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Did the stanky leg?
The chicken dance?
Yeah, you remember that, Jess?
Yeah, what, the Barbosa fucking him with that head kick?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even think Cutie Lava was hurt. I don't think he was hurt. I honestly think he was playing possum. I think he was fucking
Yeah,
around.
that's what he said. He was fucking acting because he recovered so fucking quickly after the ref stopped it.
Yeah.
He was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he was hurt at all. In real time, it looked like, I mean, from a distance it did, but when you're watching the replays back, you're like, wait, hold on a second. I think this guy was fucking around. He's a complete knucklehead. Do you think they're gonna get in each other's faces before the fight again, like when when Bruce Buffer was announcing them, and they're just gonna fucking start?
I'm sure. Q-Law was fucking fired up about this shit. Wants fucking revenge. Wants to prove he didn't lose that fight.
Who wins? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going Q-Law.
Okay, Jess, what do you think? I know where Jess is going.
I'm gonna go Ankalev.
Can't go against those neck
Or
beards.
it's going with the Russian.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of Russians, sorry all you Gaethje fans, but Khabib Eagle Bear Smash on Saturday.
Yeah, come on, talk some sense into these people. For some reason, they think Gaethje. How's Gaethje going to win this fight?
The only way he's going to win is with fucking knockout.
Knockout is the key. Well, I mean,
he says he's got wrestling, but he only does it in the gym, and in the gym and the cage, two different things. So we'll see.
Yeah, if he does, if his plan works and he keeps off the fence and stuffs the takedowns in the midsection of the octagon, then he does have the striking for sure. He's definitely the better striker, but I just don't see it. I don't see how he can keep off that cage. I think it's impossible to keep off that cage. And
yeah, and then Khabib's got a chin, man. He took the left from Conor and fucking survived. So
yeah, as powerful as Justin Gaethje is and quick with his hands, he doesn't have Conor's left. What are these people thinking? Come on, Trump.
Exactly.
Come on. Khabib ate that left and was fine, and everyone around the world just you just heard a gasp of air. It's like, oh my god, Jesse, did that happen? Well, yeah, I guess Nate Diaz, that happened with Nate Diaz too, so I guess that's not exciting anymore, right? If Nate could just eat it too. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how Khabib's mindset is going to be this week.
I haven't watched The Embedded, but I have watched a bunch of interviews and a little bit of his little training thing on his YouTube channel, and he looks exactly the same. If anything, I think he's going to be more focused. This dude doesn't break character. This guy, he goes into this fight as a war, and there's nothing. There's no way to get into this man's head. He's unbreakable.
Yeah, but who knows, man? When he gets in that locker room, he looks around, his father's not there, and when he's walking out to the cage, his father's not there. That could fuck with him.
Well, he didn't remember when his father didn't have the visa.
Yeah, he's fought without his father before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, his father was still alive.
Oh wait, he's dead. That's
yeah, that was in hiding. He got scared once Conor started punching all those old men.
He's with Tupac right now. Like they're all in Elvis.
He's
they're
on
all
that
up.
island.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. I honestly think I don't think there's gonna be much pressure on the guy. I think he's gonna use this as it's gonna fuel him even more. A normal human being, you could say, yeah, you know what? He's got that weight on his shoulders, the pressure of the undefeated record. I feel Khabib, he's so control of his mindset that nothing gets to him. And this whole, maybe he's got Allah. Maybe he's got Allah in his back pocket, where he doesn't have to worry.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
One more thing. Fucking, all you O'Malley fans, then you go to the website and look at the video I fucking posted. I mean, goddamn, this motherfucker, he fucking milks these injuries. He took 2 shots to the back of the head and fucking pretend like, oh my god, he had like a fucking concussion or some shit, like he was fucking dying and shit. Like 2 guys had to hold him up afterwards.
I did see that, and I don't know how long ago that was, but it was quite embarrassing.
Yeah, Yeah, amateur days, I think, or the first couple fights.
Oh my God! Jesse didn't see this. I'm gonna try to show. Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, no, it's getting a little clunky. This website. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, I don't know if you can show it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I can.
It's all right. I'll see it after the show.
But yeah, just check it out. Yeah, Sean O'Malley. This is not his first rodeo with over exaggerating his injury.
First slow sign of danger, and he fucking quits, man. I got no respect for him now. I mean, I was trolling RX hard about him, but I still kind of had hope he'd come back. But now, I can't fuck with him anymore.
Yeah, I here's the thing about Sean O'Malley, and I know RX was trying to give me shit about jumping off the train or some shit like that. But at the end of the day, I mean, you don't jump off the train for anybody. If you're a loyal fan of that fighter. But when the fighter, and RX, this is something that I think you don't understand, when he has blatantly made excuses for his losses, and the guy, I mean, there were many reasons to jump off that train. It's not because, he lost, let's jump off. The guy is not respectable as a fighter when he pulled the shit that he did. He completely over-exaggerated the injury. He made excuses for the injury, and then he tried to pull this delusional shit where he's still undefeated and all this. Like, everything that he did, every way that he handled that was very hard to respect. So it's not like, he lost, let's jump off the train. It's much bigger than that.
Still a young guy, 25 years old. Hopefully he can pull his shit together, but I just have this weird feeling that he's always going to come across as this crybaby. No matter what happens, he's always going to have that crybaby mentality. Hopefully he shakes it and realizes he's acting. But he's not. Why should he? Right? He's got the clothing line. He's got the video game thing going. He's going to have his fan base. So if he could be a spoiled brat and act like a spoiled brat and people are still going to buy his merch and stuff like that, then why change? Like, what's going to make him change? You know?
Another good ass whooping, hopefully.
a good
take
spanking.
One of those fucking Buckley kicks to the face.
Yeah. I'm not sold, but he at 25 still very young, and I think he's he could be a decent fighter. I just don't see champion in the man, unless the UFC plays the cards right and put him in the right situations. But we'll see.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the daughter.
Oh,
Thank
thanks.
you. Muchas gracias.
Oh God, another JBH running around. Is the world fucking ready?
No,
I'm not.
I can't even handle myself, let alone another one of me. But I have...
Moss, you're not going to be able to make fun of women the way you did. She's going to soften you.
I know. It sucks, man. That's why I said to Jesse, I was like, damn, man, I make so many women jokes. I don't think they're funny. And I told Jesse today, I'm like, do I have to pretend? Like, now I'm dad. I have to pretend my daughter's funny, even though she's not.
Well, on the bright side, she's not going to understand anything you're saying until she's older anyways. So you can still make your jokes.
I got to pretend my fucking daughter's funny now. Ugh.
No, you're not going to want to. You're going to have newfound respect for women.
Yeah, this is going to... I hope this doesn't ruin my whole... manly.
I don't think it will. I think you're
demeanor.
too stubborn, honestly.
You might even start white knighting some bitches.
Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't make me a big softie. It's going to suck. It probably will. Not on air, though. I promise.
Cyborg looks like a man. She's a beautiful woman.
Leave her alone. Her traps are very feminine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, God.
My clam. I'm giving birth. Jesse's giving birth to my clam daughter. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Please don't call her that.
The clam crew. It's growing. But, yeah.
All right, so one of my gifts are already at the P.O. box, and
yes.
my girl's gift's going to be there tomorrow. Then my other one should be there by Wednesday or Thursday.
Whoop, whoop.
Wow.
We'll pick them up at the end of the week so that when we go, we can just grab them all at the same time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got two notifications today about more stuff arriving there. So
It's crazy. Yeah, we'll check it out. We'll definitely check it out. I appreciate it, Drunk.
Yeah, I should be able to get you something else sometime this week.
You're so awesome.
Man, jeez, you are spoiling.
I told you I almost fucking spoil this kid.
I love it.
What an uncle.
I freaking love it.
Uncle Drunk. Uncle Savage.
Number one uncle.
Yeah, I keep calling you Drunk. I can't call you that. I got to call you Uncle Savage. That's the real name now. The Uncle Savage.
Call me Savage or Uncle Savage.
Uncle Savage.
All right. That's what we're going to do, man. Hey, man, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right. Later, Slapnuts.
All right.
Later, Slapnut.
Drunk is gone. Now he's Uncle Savage.
Uncle Savage.
Yeah, I got so many jokes, but I don't know what to do now. What am I going to do, Jess?
You can still tell your jokes, just don't say it in front of her. Like, you know how like you don't curse in front of your children? Don't make those jokes in front of her.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a big softie.
I
was excited. I said, you know what? Jesse's gonna lose the Simps now because now she's with Baby. But we're having a girl, more simps, baby. Yes! More simps!
This fight's gonna suck.
Dana? Yes! Yes!
Wonderful, wonderful.
It was a strategic move. I put a female inside Jesse to increase the simpage on this channel, and it will work. All right. There we go. Shout out to... what do you think, Jesse? How soon before my daughter brings in the
I
simps?
don't want to think about it, Moss. That's disturbing.
All right. 516-522-0267. Give us a call. Love to know what's on your mind as we are discussing pretty much everything. We got plenty of show left, so give us a call and talk about everything. Fights this weekend, fights that happened previous weekend.
516-522-0267. Uncle Champ says, "How you need your own studio somewhere? How are you supposed to do all this with the child running around?" We're formulating a plan. We don't have it quite figured out yet, but worst case scenario,
Tranquilizers.
I have to go on maternity leave for like a week or two to figure this out. But
Tranquilizer darts. That's what we're gonna do. MILF BH.
Here we go.
Whoa, a lot of people calling in. Hold on.
Oh, Kevin, what's up?
How the hell y'all doing?
We're doing
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Congratulations on populating the white race.
Oh my God.
You know what? You're not the first person that said that. It's kind of creepy. Thank you.
Hey, if no one else is going to take credit for that, Walker, I will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Might as well.
I don't blame you.
Oh, good.
Hell yeah. No. Let's get back to the real talk. Fighting. Can you believe Brian Ortega's going to take the beating of his lifetime against Max Holloway? I mean, probably one of the worst beatings in UFC history. He's off for 2 years, and then he's going to get right back into a #1 title shot contender. He's fighting for the title. That just seems off to me. I mean, there's no one else. Calvin Kattar's been putting in work. Even someone like Zabit. I feel like it should have been a Zabit versus Zombie for the #1 contender. But what are you going to do? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, I think it kind of works. Zabit's not staying active, you know, and now he's got what's his face, Rodriguez anyway. So he's already got him as a dance partner. We were looking at the rankings before. You can't do Max again the third time, even though I think Max won the last one, but he didn't, you know. So I mean, who else is there? Zombie lost. You got Brian Ortega sitting there at 2. I mean, you have Calvin Kattar jump up at 6.
I feel like some of those guys, Calvin Kattar, I just feel like Ortega's been off for 2 years. When was that fight? Ortega versus Holloway. It felt like it's been years ago. And
it was over a year.
Got right back into it.
Yeah, I mean, but Zabit's not active. A lot of these guys aren't really that active. I mean, besides Kattar, but I think this kind of makes sense. I think he put on a good enough show against a guy in Korean Zombie who I wanted to see Korean Zombie versus Volkanovski. That ship has sailed. So Brian Ortega beat a legit contender. Calvin Kattar, I would like to see fight the Zombie. Korean Zombie Calvin.
Yeah, I like that one.
Ortega versus Volkanovski. You got, what's it called? You got Zabit versus Yair already, and that leaves Max Holloway to play video games. Everyone's busy. I'm down.
I'm with you.
I wanted a Holloway versus Kattar.
Holloway Kattar. Okay.
But Holloway's not looking to fight right now.
You know what? I like it though. I'm not opposed to that. If you could tear him away from Call of Duty, yeah, Holloway Kattar's cool too.
Yeah, there's some matchup you can make. Zabit's fucking it up. Like he should be right up there. He's waiting too long, taking his time. He should have been ready to go. He should be fighting for the title, but he's playing grab ass in Dagestan. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's weird.
How about this? I'll get to. Remember, I called in about the Dustin Poirier situation. I said what worries me before Poirier fought Khabib was Poirier. If you remember, he got mounted by Eddie Alvarez. I said that worried me. If you're getting mounted up against the cage against Eddie Alvarez, there's no reason why Khabib couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like what I said. It's like, oh man, that's not a good look. But the thing with Conor, we saw Conor would do the same thing. He melted against Diaz. We seen him quit. We seen him fold under pressure. He would melt it. We've never seen Gaethje melt. We've never seen Gaethje quit, give up his back, roll over. You have to knock him out. Someone like Gaethje, you have to put his lights out. That's how he lost to Gaethje. He got kneed directly in his face, and he was still willing to fight. Dustin Poirier lit him up. That's the only way you're going to get him out. You got to put him out. And that's why I'm thinking Khabib has so much pressure on him. He's got the entire Muslim world behind him. People from Pakistan, Indonesia, Saudi Arabia. I mean, if you look at some of these comments and some of the names, it's like you wouldn't believe the places. You've probably never even heard of MMA.
Hold on a second, Kev. Hold that thought.
No, I meant you allowed Felony Na to name the girl Shaniqua Shanae Lizette Tamika Chanel.
That was important. We had to get that in there. Thank you. Thank you,
That's
T-Rest.
funny.
Back to your thought.
But don't you agree that Khabib has the weight of the world on him? He's got so much pressure on him.
No, I think Justin Gaethje has more pressure on him. I think against Tony Ferguson that Justin had a little bit less pressure. He was just coming in, hey, I'm going to take this fight. If I lose, everyone thinks I'm going to lose. In this one here, you can say the same thing, but now he's got a belt. Now he's got a belt over his shoulder. This is championship Justin Gaethje, who is a World Series of Fighter champion, okay? But in the UFC, I've seen Justin Gaethje broken. And by broken, I mean Eddie Alvarez. I mean Dustin Poirier. Both guys broke him. Yes, Gaethje had heart, but he got broke. I see Khabib dragging him down and breaking him like he breaks everyone else. That's what he does. If I had never seen Justin Gaethje broken in any manner, I would say, okay, you got something here. But he has been broken. Twice.
That's not really broken, though. That's just knocked out. That's finished.
I mean,
when someone says broken, I think of they kind of quit. They give up. They're mentally, they take a way out. They turn over. They give up their back. They turtle up into the fetal position, and they quit. Gaethje just got knocked out. He got finished.
Listen.
So
you know what's going to happen. You know what Khabib's going to do. I understand what you're saying. I understand your logic and how you're trying to spin it for a Gaethje. I get it. Gaethje's very good. I like watching him. He's the highlight. He's the human highlight, this guy. He's got a lot of cardio. He's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of pop in his hands. He's got the wrestling background. You say, okay, he's got all the tools. You know who had all that stuff too? Dustin Poirier.
No, he didn't have it.
You don't think Dustin has heart?
Dustin doesn't have the heart.
What about jiu-jitsu?
No, he doesn't have the wrestling ability to stop. You can't just be jiu-jitsu. We've seen Khabib against a good jiu-jitsu player in RDA. RDA has way better jiu-jitsu than Dustin Poirier.
Listen.
And you've got to be able to stop him, stop the takedowns. You're not going to out-grapple. You just got to avoid that skill set altogether and keep it standing.
Here's my problem.
His wrestling...
Gaethje has the wrestling background, all right? He does have that. But when in the UFC have we seen it? I understand he's going to use it as his defense. But, I mean, we haven't really seen him tested with his wrestling in the UFC. And with Khabib, this guy is relentlessly going to throw him up against the cage. If he thinks he's not going to get stuck against the cage, it's going to happen. So I don't care how good Gaethje's wrestling is. Khabib is Khabib. This is a monster. I don't see it happening, man. I see Khabib taking him right down.
But the difference between someone like a Dustin Poirier, someone like a Conor, is they're more precision strikers. That's their game plan. They're technical. That's what they like. They like technical striking matches. Justin Gaethje's not like that. He likes to get in there and brawl. He's a brawler. He's an animal.
Wait, he looked pretty technical against Tony Ferguson. You don't think he had a nice, solid, technical striking execution in that fight? I mean, that dude, he was slick.
Yes, but he has it in him to brawl. That's his DNA. His DNA is to brawl. His DNA is to have a war. Conor's, that's not in his DNA. It's not in his DNA to get in there and get into a battle.
Do you think a brawl is a good idea against Khabib? You think a good brawl fight is a good idea against a bear? I mean,
yeah, get in there, make it a standing war, brawling with them, yes.
Wait, hold on a second.
Brawling in the...
Hold on a second.
Not takedowns, though. You don't want to brawl and get taken down. That's the problem.
That's the thing. If you get sucked into the brawl world, you're playing into Khabib's game. He wants that to happen. He wants the brawl. I think Gaethje's going to be very technical, like Dustin tried to be technical, like Conor tried to be technical. That doesn't work against Khabib. He's going to throw you against the fence. And listen, Khabib's going to get clipped. Gaethje is going to clip him. There's no doubt about it. He's been clipped. But the guy has an iron jaw. He's never been cut. So... all right, so what is the key to victory for Gaethje? How is he going to win this fight? You're saying he's going to win a decision or he's going to knock him out?
The key for Gaethje is not to gas out, to do just enough to survive, defend the takedowns, and have energy into the fourth and fifth round so so he doesn't get overwhelmed, so he doesn't get taken down and just overwhelmed in those later rounds. He's got to have the energy to conserve it, because that's what Khabib does. He overwhelms guys, and he saps their energy. So I feel like if Gaethje can pace himself like he did against Tony Ferguson, be the leg kicks, stick and move, that's how he wins a fight. But he's got to get a respect. He's got to get his respect early. Can't let him just come in and bully him against the cage.
So leg kicks, which Justin Gaethje is lethal with, as long as Khabib doesn't grab one of them kicks and throw him on his back. I mean, you got to think Gaethje might be a little reluctant to throw the leg kick. Maybe a knee or something like that, you know, to keep Khabib at bay, you know, get the uppercut ready to go, try to catch that fucking chin of his. Yeah, there's gonna have to be some sort of plan to stop Khabib from fucking sniffing his jock. But I don't know, man. As much as it would be fun to see Gaethje just knock Khabib out, it would be crazy to see that happen and take his belt in Abu Dhabi. It would be fantastic. It would be like a fucking crazy Cinderella story what this guy did. You know, even with his losses, coming back and just exciting the fans each and every fight, win or lose. I just can't get sucked in. I can't see it. Dustin Poirier, I was saying to myself, you know what? There's a chance. There's something here. You know, he had Khabib with that guillotine. You know, there was something. But even Dustin looked fucking amateur against Khabib. And Dustin fucking ran through Gaethje. You know, it's just too much against Gaethje for me to even say that I think he's going to win.
But we've seen that in Dustin Poirier. We've seen him fold. We've seen him submit, give up position against Eddie Alvarez. We've never seen it in Gaethje.
When was Dustin submitted? I don't remember.
What's that?
When was the last time Poirier was submitted? I don't remember.
When did he get submitted?
I mean, maybe he has. I don't remember. I didn't
mean submitted by. I mean like he submitted to the will of Eddie Alvarez, not tap out. I mean he submitted to Eddie Alvarez's will and exceeded. What's that word? Succeeded to his pressure. He gave up in that position. He's like, his will got broken. He got taken down. He accepted bottom position. He got mounted against the cage, and he sat there. Gaethje doesn't sit on bottom. He's not going to sit there and just let you lay on him and manhandle him. He's never had that. He's always scrambling. You see when he gets taken down, he gets in a single, he's rolling around. He's scrambling. He's doing Granby rolls. He's always moving.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, here's his decision.
The last time Khabib fought someone who had decent wrestling was Gleason, and he arguably lost that fight.
What do you think about that?
Gleason
Yeah.
was an animal. He's just a juiced up, filthy animal. So no shame in that. That dude is huge for the division.
A lot of people said he
great
lost.
wrestling.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So my problem is you compare it to Conor. You said, well, Conor, he couldn't do nothing to him.
Conor beat him around. I don't even think Justin beats him around.
I do.
I don't think he beats him around. I
think he can win a round for sure.
I don't. Wait until he gets thrown against the fence, and then he's going to be just trying to use that takedown defense over and over again.
I think he's going to win at least a round.
Well, you can't compare Conor and Gaethje. Conor's not a brawler. He's not a animal in that cage. He's a precision striker. That's what he is. So it's two completely different fighters. I think to be able to beat a guy like Khabib, you got to be an animal. You got to be going there and just you have a different mindset. That's not Conor. It's not in him. It's not in him. Sorry to break it to you. He's not an animal like that. He's a precision striker, very technical, very powerful, explosive. But he's not an animal like Gaethje is.
Well, I don't understand this. I don't understand this animal thing, to be honest with you, because he wasn't an animal against Tony Ferguson. He was a fucking technical striker. So you lost me there. And the way he beat Barboza, the way he beat Barboza, he ran through Barboza. Technically, he was smart. That wasn't a brawl. That was a I mean, he pieced him up in a fucking intelligent way.
Are you arguing that Gaethje is a technical striker in most of his fights?
Yes. I think when the latter version.
He's got the mindset and he's got the technique. That's what's making him so dangerous against Khabib. He's got both things. We saw he can brawl. He goes in there, goes toe-to-toe.
But wouldn't you...
And he can switch it up and fight on the back foot, make it a technical
But here's my
fight.
point.
That's what makes him so special.
You're saying that Khabib eats up technical fighters, right? But Gaethje's looked the best when he was technical.
Yes.
So wouldn't that mean Khabib's going to beat him?
No, because he has the dog in him too. He looks better with the technique, but he has a dog in him. He doesn't break like Conor. He doesn't break like Poirier. That's what I'm saying.
So Dustin Poirier, who fought Max Holloway, and I mean, if you don't see a dog in that fight, or the Eddie Alvarez fight, where he was a complete dog in that fight, I mean, Dustin Poirier dug deep and fucking showed a tremendous heart. What is a dog? I mean, Dustin's got heart. How do you say Dustin Poirier doesn't have heart?
When it comes to wrestling, he doesn't have the heart. You know what's when you proves you the most, what exposes you the most is when you're in that grappling battle.
So when was Justin in a grappling battle?
He doesn't get taken down. They tried to take him down. You watch World Series of fights, all his championship fights against Luis Palomino, against that other Brazilian dude. They tried to take him down. Michael Johnson tried to take him down. They can't take him down.
Okay. All right.
But anyways, I mean, how about this card, though? Because pretty much the main event and co-main event, that's the only thing they got going for it. Besides that, it's Volkov off a loss, Walt Harris off a loss. You got this Philip Hawes dude who's, I don't even think he's fought in the UFC. This is what they do. They stack the main event, and because it's such a good main event, then the rest of the card is pretty much trash. So I'll be waking up and tuning into the main event, the main card, but the prelims and everything, don't give a shit. Take it easy.
No, it's Kevin.
Moss, I don't know if that call was worth the time.
No, so I was trying to wait and just see like what he's going to bring today, because we need people to say Gaethje's going to win. We do need that. I mean, it's very easy to say, well, Khabib's going to win. The guy's undefeated. He's dominant, right? It's super easy to say. I would love to see the argument for Gaethje. I just didn't hear it in that call.
I heard some points that he made that I could kind of agree with, but I'm going to have to side with you that he just doesn't win. I do disagree with you that he's not going to win a round, though.
He's not.
Yeah, I disagree
with
that.
Listen, Justin has been on a fantastic run. He grabbed gold, over Tony Ferguson. Very impressive. But remember how you said the Korean Zombie wasn't himself? Let me say what's not himself. Tony Ferguson wasn't himself. That man was not El Kukui in that fight. Yes, the Korean Zombie didn't look good, but Tony Ferguson wasn't El Kukui. Let's be serious here. And Justin Gaethje, I think, got Tony at the right place at the right time. Take nothing away. The guy is the interim champ. The guy has been in wars. He is always in fun fights to watch. There is never a dull moment with Justin Gaethje, so I respect the man tremendously. But when we're talking about Khabib Nurmagomedov, we're talking about a man that is going to take Justin Gaethje's soul. He is going to drag him into deep water, and he is going to hurt him. He is going to break him. It's inevitable. Just tune in on Saturday and watch the inevitable. 516-522-0267. If you think Gaethje's going to win, call up and let me know.
Yeah, it's interesting to me. I don't know. Love to see Justin win, but isn't going to happen, says wannabe Uncle Johnny Smith. Uncle Champ says, Uncle Mike H, LOL, it's all love. Saad says, Gaethje beats Tony every time. He also says Justin is just a bad matchup for Tony.
Maybe.
Uncle Yosh says, interesting fight. Rest in peace, Gaethje says, craze. Staley says, shark-infested waters.
Nice. All right.
The chat didn't refresh. What do you want me to do? 832, you're live with the MMA-HOLES. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's up? This is Uncle Manny. How's everyone doing?
Uncle Manny?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Congrats on the child.
Why,
thank you. Donkashay.
So I'm one of the ones that believes that Justin's going to win.
All right. Let me know. What's the keys to victory here?
It's going to go 5 rounds. It's going to be Justin. Justin's just going to avoid. Justin's got the wrestling to avoid Khabib grinding him to the cage. I think he's going to pressure Khabib to not get him to be able to push him to the cage. And I think he's going to be able to. He has the endurance to be able to do that. I think I go back to the Ally Akinta fight. Like, Khabib's wrestling did not look good against Raging Al.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't do his game.
So, all right. So the Raging Al fight, first off, Khabib was training for everyone else but Raging Al. Raging Al came in on short notice and saved the card. Also, I truly believe that Khabib was just playing with Ally Quinta. If you watch that back, Like, Khabib showed so much respect for Al just to step in and just, save the card. It was just crazy. He even decided to, hey, let's keep this on the feet for a little while. Towards the end of the fight, he was like, let me just show off some striking too. It was a bizarre fight, and I felt like it just felt like an animal playing with its food.
Yeah, I was, that fight was interesting because I wasn't sure exactly what happened because Khabib didn't look like himself. And I talked to a lot of fighters, and they all told me that Khabib got tired. That's why the fight went that way. So I think Justin's got the endurance to play. I think it's going to go 5. I don't see it ending within 5. I think it goes 5. It's going to be a really hard fight, as expected. But I just see Justin pulling it off.
Okay.
I think it's 29-1.
Wow.
This is fascinating to me. I find this so fascinating that so many people are very high on Justin in this fight.
Makes it exciting. It does. It makes it exciting because you want to believe,
Yeah. Hey, and last thing. Hey, has Conor cleared up all his legal issues before he can fight?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no idea
every time we read a story about him clearing one thing up, another thing pops up. So God only knows at this point what's going on with him.
I got to think if the UFC's offering him fights, I'm assuming that he paid off the right people and he's ready to rock. I'm guessing. I don't know though.
Because wasn't he just accused of rape like 2 months ago? And then he got the exposure thing like a month ago.
Yeah. So the rape thing was actually retroactive to a previous event that occurred last year. It wasn't a new rape case.
Yeah, it was old rape.
And then...
an old rape.
Yeah, it was just like brought back into the limelight. And then the indecent exposure one happened in
last
September.
year. By the way, I don't believe any of that bullshit. I really don't. I don't know. I do feel that listen, rape is a serious allegation for sure. But I mean, I always believe in innocent until proven guilty. That's what I believe. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
Absolutely. And what the weirdest thing is, he was supposed to be going to like a charity event.
Yeah.
When the exposure, can you imagine like the DJ or whatever, like if you went to see Conor and they were like, hey, Conor McGregor can't make it because our guest of honor, he may or may have not exposed himself to some patrons.
It just doesn't make any sense. It's pretty stupid, honestly. Like, he was there with his wife and his 2 children on a yacht. I mean, the guy probably went out for
I'll be right back. Let me show me dick.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. It sounds like someone who's just looking for a paycheck.
I got to pick up some bread and milk. Maybe I'll show me cock. I think that's what happened.
Apparently, the victim was going to the bathroom, and I guess Conor decided he wanted to, show his woolly or something. Give her something to think about while she goes takes a dump.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Who knows, man? I don't even know what to think anymore. It's fucking crazy, man.
Good talking to you guys as always.
All right, man.
Again.
Thank
you.
Care. Look at me, cock. Hey, honey, stay on the yacht. I'll be back. I'm going to show me balls. I think that's what happened, right?
Pretty silly.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. I do believe he's going to fight in January.
I do too.
I think that Poirier thing is going to come together.
I'm convinced.
Not in Texas, but I do believe they're going to pull it together, and they have to.
Yeah.
Enough's enough. How long are you going to fucking shelf this guy? Say what you will. The guy's going to bring a ton of eyes, ton of money to the fucking sport, and,
Yes, sir.
All righty. Let's take some more calls. 516-522-0267. That was Manny C. Uncle Manny C.
Uncle Manny.
So people are calling in saying Gaethje is going to beat Khabib. How about that, Jesse?
How about them apples?
I don't see it. So convince me,
It's
please.
weird, right? That so many people are so high on Gaethje.
Change my mind.
716, you're live with the MMA-HOLES. What's your name? What's on your mind?
716. Hello.
Hello? Are you there?
716.
Where are you?
All right, we lost them. 516-522-0267. Give us a call. I got to be honest with you. I take the unknown callers. I usually take the ones that have numbers on it. So you kind of get, you get the lead.
Yeah. Is this Justin Jr.?
Hello.
What's up, Justin?
Nothing much. I got a lot of talking about today, but first off, I mean, last week, Brian Ortega revamped himself, obviously. Hadn't fought in basically 2 years, and everyone was saying, oh, he's been lazy, he's been taking time off because he wanted to, and I do believe, it was for better reasons. Of course, he had injuries, and that was a devastating beating, which comes with medical suspension, and then COVID hit, and he came back, and when he did, he looked better than ever, man. I mean, most people were expecting this to be a classic grappler-striker matchup, and Brian beat him at his own game. Almost knocked Korean Zombie out with that elbow. I mean, great performance. Really great performance. I'm still taking Volkanovski over Ortega, but he's right back in the title shot with that win, and the boss saying he gets the next shot.
Are you taking him because of the whole Max versus Volkanovski, just looking at that matchup, saying it's going to be similar?
No, I'm taking him because I think Volkanovski is going to win most of the time. Actually, more than most of the time. I watch the tape and all this rather than just MMA math. Like I said, the fight's not even up yet. I really haven't gone deep into it, but early prediction, I'm taking Volk decision.
Okay. And still.
Yeah, and that, hold on a sec, I'm just scrolling on the Google site. UFC 254, Khabib, Gaethje. I'm surprised so many people are taking Gaethje.
Right?
Finally, someone here that says, I'm taking Khabib. Probably by submission in the third. I'm just worried for Gaethje when it hits the fourth, the third, and fifth round, if he's still gonna, have that stamina. You see DC saying that Khabib holds down, middleweights, and he's gonna hold down Gaethje, who's a lightweight, even cutting down. You know what I mean? But yeah, once he gets him down to that ground, top mount, wearing on him, putting the weight, Gaethje's gonna gas, and he's not gonna quit. He's gonna black out before he taps out. I'll tell you that much. Third round.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I wanted to ask you about the Ortega Zombie thing real quick. You don't. Now I understand. Ortega, he looked great in the fight, and he 100% earned his shot at the title now. But don't you think the Korean Zombie looked like not all there? Like it just wasn't him.
You know why he didn't look all there?
Wait, let me ask Justin.
He got rocked.
Yep.
Let's ask Justin.
Yep. And Chris, you can answer, but I'll say this first. I hate when, look, the Tony against Gaethje, Tony wasn't all there. Maybe you could say, I hate to take credit away from Khabib, but maybe the Conor wasn't all there on the October 6th of 2018, but I think that Ortega was just the better man. The styles, when both styles collided, Ortega had that style and just revamped. Like I said, you watch, Chang Sung Jung, he probably was watching tape, and, the Ortega we saw a few nights ago was totally different than the one against Holloway.
Yeah.
Like I said, maybe Chang Sung Jung, maybe he wasn't all there, maybe he carried the Jay Park feud with him into the fight, but I just think that Ortega was the better fighter.
Yeah, the reason why he wasn't there was he was hurt. He was hurt from Ortega.
We're saying aside from the fact that he got hurt, going into the first round, from the beginning of the match, you could just tell he was off. And that's what I'm trying to discuss.
How can you tell? He doesn't speak English.
Jesse, you saw, Ortega coming out, conventional stance, switching to southpaw, all the things that DC was pointing out, and Korean Zombie, he was probably just stunned, and once he got hit with that elbow, he was super hesitant, and
you can see super hesitant. That's the perfect way to put it. You can see as the fight progressed, the Zombie was like, "What? Am I still here?"
Yeah, he didn't even remember.
Like
the last
his
3
bell
rounds.
was rung. He got hit with some nasty shots, and a lot of people would have dropped. Like Frankie, he took Frankie Edgar's soul. This man hits hard.
Yeah.
And imagine it getting cracked with that elbow, that spinning elbow. I mean, he was seeing stars after that.
Yeah. Man, one last thing. other than the last 3 fights on the main card, UFC 254, it's not great of a card, but, Khabib and all this, it's a much anticipated match. But did you guys see I don't know about Twitter, but on Instagram, fighters are taking picture of their fists. We saw Ostovich did it, Sean O'Malley, a few other guys. I can't remember, but today fighters have been taking pictures of their fists. Masvidal did it, and I don't know why. Maybe fighter pay, standing up or something. I don't know.
What do you mean taking pictures of their what? Wait,
you can look on. I'll give you a couple right now. Rachel Ostovich, Jorge Masvidal, Sean O'Malley. I saw Robertson did it, and probably some other guys if I open up the web right now.
Oh, yeah, what is that?
They're just Connor. Let me say, Connor probably didn't do it, but I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, what is this?
He didn't do it.
I got Masvidal up. So they're just taking pictures of their fist and putting it on there?
Yep, and it's been happening all day today.
And there's no explanation as to why?
Who else is that? Who else did you say? I got Masvidal.
Ben Askren did it, I believe, also. Jillian Robertson, Rachel Ostovich, Sean O'Malley.
What the heck?
I think the Valerie Loretta Bellator chick did it. She did it. The model.
What is going? Good find.
And you didn't see anything as to why they're doing this?
We got to do this.
The only thing I can think is fighter pay. I don't know, but Ben's retired, and
you know what?
The dots don't connect.
Hold on a second, Justin. Jesse, quickly take a picture of my hand and put it on Instagram immediately. Immediately put it over the mixing board over here. Hold on, we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna put it on Instagram. I need you guys to like this thing, please. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Yeah, probably.
For the fighters. Immediately at the MMA holes. You should put it on your Instagram too, Justin.
But they don't put a caption. They just post
That's it.
Yep, I won't do it. I can't do it.
Why not?
I won't.
You should do it, Justin.
I don't want to do it. Like I said, it's weird just putting a picture of your fist up.
I'm gonna have it on me right now.
Oh God, man, I don't know. I shaved my wrist though, Justin. I shouldn't have shaved. I should have left it nice
it
and
doesn't
hairy.
look as manly anymore.
Yeah, I know. I look like a fucking woman. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Justin. Anything else? That was a good catch. Justin's the best, man. He catches it all.
Okay. Oh, look at Nick Newell.
Oh no, Nick Newell! Yeah. Oh my God! Hold on a second. Oh man, wait.
What are you guys looking at?
Nick Newell. Go to Nick Newell, our buddy Nick. Oh,
it just showed up on the feed when I posted Moss's.
Oh, this dude is
with the little
fucking hilarious.
The nub.
He put the nub up. Look what Nick Newell did. Oh God. Wait. So love yourself. Is that he put love yourself there?
I don't think that's what it's about, though.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. Everyone put their hand in and Nick Newell put the nub. Oh my God. This guy's
funny.
the best. All right, Justin, anything else? Oh, it's funny.
No, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I can't connect the dots why they're doing it.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna pay attention to this. If you hear anything, Justin, let us know on the website. I'm fascinated by this now.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll let you guys know.
Thank you, Justin.
Okay. Yep, thank you guys.
That's Justin Jr. So I don't know. I'm assuming Nick. Knowing Nick, I would imagine he did this when everyone was showing their fist. Like that had to have been what was going on here. He doesn't just show his nub. This is great, man. Fucking Nick is the best. This dude's a funny bastard. Oh man.
He posted his nub.
Yeah, I don't know what's the deal. It's got to be on like Reddit somewhere where someone explains.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Everyone's just showing their fist.
But it is pretty interesting.
I should put my cock on there, but it wouldn't be much to show, so I'm not going to do that. And I have a daughter coming, so I have to be careful, you know.
Oh my God.
Oh man, look at this.
Why does Askren's wrist look like that though?
Fucking Askren.
He's got like a weird bend to the wrist going on.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone in the chat know what that is? People are saying UFC pay. That's what it is. But why is Ben Askren? He's not in the UFC anymore, right? He's still in space.
But he can still fight for it.
I'm going to fight for it too. Did you put it on Instagram?
Yeah.
You put it on ours? Wow, it was quick. Did you?
Yeah. sexy Ann, bro.
No tags, huh?
No, because nobody else is doing a caption or tag. So
Oh
I
no.
figured-
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I
All right,
figured we got to do it exactly how they did it.
Guys, I need you guys to share this. I'm standing up for fighter pay. I got a weird looking
You
fist.
don't even know what you're standing up for. And
Yeah, I
you're
don't know.
posting
I'm
it.
with them. I'm with the fighters though.
You're like, oh, everyone else is doing it. I'm with you.
Yeah. It could be like child pedophilia for all I know, and then I'm just like, yeah, let's do it. Oh my god. Yeah. So at the MMA holes, show us some love there. Give us some likes. We don't have any tags, so we need your help. The fighters are gonna be looking at this and be like, this fucking asshole. He's not a fighter. What is he doing? By the way, this Din Thomas video, it got crazy views, man. Look at this. Over 3K views.
Crazy.
His shit went viral. All right. At the MMA holes. I don't even know what I did that for. I just felt left
Fist
out.
lives matter.
I do have very soft hands, right? I shouldn't have shaved it though. I wish I didn't have. This is like right after a good shave.
716, you're live with the MMA holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Yo, it's Sanosi.
What's up, Sanosi?
What's up, man?
That's wonderful, wonderful. How's your guys' night going?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Just chilling like villains, talking about MMA with the
Yeah.
greatest community on YouTube.
Speaking of greatest community, you need to start putting a 10-minute limit on your damn calls. And you guys are running like 15, 30 minutes.
Kevin-
I gave you guys a month.
Kevin loves to take advantage of other people's call time.
Yeah. Well, you know what happens if we blast? We've actually done it. We've put limits on calls, and then once we blast through the regulars, it's like maybe 5 to 10 people that call. Then no one calls. So it's like we leave them on for a while because or they're just gonna keep recalling and talking about the same shit. So we can't win.
Fair enough. Anyway, the Saturday night event, I cannot believe what I saw. Paulo Ortega is a scary motherfucker.
Oh yeah, this version, this T-City, I wouldn't want to get in the cage with this man. He looked angry.
And he wasn't even that pissed at Korean Zombie anymore, and he still whooped him like he was.
He said something about like the doubters. I think he was hearing like the people like me. That everyone was picking the Korean Zombie, and everyone was just counting him out, and everyone forgot that the guy was basically unblemished. Besides that Max Holloway fight, he had one bad night, and everyone jumped off the train. So
That's all it takes, though. for a
pretty
lot of
much.
people.
In fairness, I was never on the train. I was always the guy saying, this guy sucks. He's overrated. Jesse was on the train.
No.
A lot of people, I mean, the guy's good. He's good.
I'm a Korean Zombie fanboy, so I already was never on the Ortega train versus, so.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, well.
Fuck him.
Speaking of, you mentioned this thing earlier about champions. Funny thing with just looking through the listings, the fact that I can't believe in 2020 we only have one U.S. champion in Stipe, of all people.
It's nuts, right? Well, yeah. John Jones vacated.
Well, yeah, that's what. Well, we don't count Jones now. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Especially
nuts.
now, like.
You know what, though?
Damn.
I'm cool with that, though. Like, this is the one sport where I'll root for like, a lot of people will say, hey, I'll always root for America over everything else, and I love my country. But when it comes to the UFC, I feel like it's just open. Like, I'll root for anyone. I don't give a fuck. Like, maybe if I don't know the two guys, I'll lean towards the American. But when it comes to, like, known fighters, I don't care where they fight out of, to be honest. As long as they're entertaining to me, I'll root for anyone.
It's because we're not in like soccer or football, other things where you feel like you have to have that kind of pride, whereas this individuals, I think that's why.
Yeah, listen, it's fair. My father's like that. My father will root for all the Americans. He doesn't give a care. And the whites. The Americans and the whites. No.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Jesse, you get to witness the behind the scenes. I hope I got it.
It happens.
Let's see.
Well, I was going to mention the whole, well, I guess I'll wait a moment, but I'm going to mention about the whole Gaethje Khabib thing. I'll be honest, I'm on the Gaethje train too, slightly, but there's a few reasons why.
Okay, why?
The first reason, just like how we just saw Ortega come back from 2 years and his losses, Gaethje is not the same guy we saw that entered the UFC when he took those 2 losses that he took. Once he got back, he reinvented his game. He's not as reckless as he used to be. He's more strategic in his striking. Second reason why I think he's pretty good on weight right now, he had one of the best takedown defenses in the division at 80%.
Yes.
The only person I think that's higher than him is Khabib, actually. But no, who the fuck wants to try to really take down Khabib? Like, seriously, are you crazy?
Man, I tell you what, Gaethje. Hold on a second. I'm having technical difficulties here. I apologize. But yeah, Gaethje. Listen, the guy is very good. I'm with you, man. The guy is excellent, and his takedown defense is something that a lot of people talk about. His wrestling is something that people talk about. But the problem is we haven't really seen it. I haven't seen it tested in the UFC. You know, he basically he says he doesn't wrestle because it makes him tired. Those are words that come out of his mouth.
Seconds.
What's that?
He only had a few seconds on his back, but he got up like right away.
Yeah.
So
but doesn't it concern you that this man did say that he doesn't wrestle because it makes him tired?
Well, it's kind of the same thing though with Romero though too.
Mm-hmm.
It does concern me, but you got to realize I've dabbled in a little wrestling, but for curiosity's sake, it is a tired compared to striking, which I've done. Wrestling is a tiring sport. You got to use everything.
Sure.
So I understand not every person can do that for long periods of time, like say Khabib, who's conditioned because elevation and everything else. Something about how he's bred and trained that did that. Gaethje's not the same. Striking is more comfortable for him, which goes into the third reason why I think Gaethje has a slight edge. Though I do agree he took a shot from Conor, there's a couple of factors usually when I look into these kind of things of why I think Gaethje might do better. One, I don't think he's afraid of getting taken down like how Conor probably was, so he may not have put everything into it. Always a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Two, arguably, Gaethje's gotten pure KOs from what I've seen. Conor's mostly TKOs. So I think Gaethje has slightly harder punches than Conor does, that stout strength kind of thing. So that's where I think he has another edge. Now, I'm not going to say Khabib goes down one punch, but we don't know how he'll handle a punch from him.
It's true. I mean, Conor does have that more precision, right? He always says he hits you in the right spot and you drop, right? So it's not necessarily the power of the left. It's a matter of where he places it. Whereas Gaethje can hit you.
It's like Sonya kind of deal.
Yeah, and Gaethje can hit you from pretty much anywhere, and he can drop you. It does seem like he does have a little bit more oomph in his punches.
But Khabib's been clipped before and never went down.
Yeah, I mean, but the question is Gaethje the heaviest hitter that Khabib has faced?
I think yes.
But you know what about Edson Barboza, a guy that, I mean, this dude, when he cracks you pretty fucking hard. Oh, then again, Gaethje ran over Edson. So I guess that's a bad example. Yeah, you know what? He might be the hardest hitter.
Barboza, though, has a factor that makes him deadly. No matter what you want to say about everyone's punches, kicks are stronger than a punch, typically saying, and Barboza's speed of kicks, kind of like the precision of him, is how he knocks people out.
Yeah, Al hits pretty hard.
He has on pure power stage, so like I said, he doesn't have to worry about getting taken down as horribly as Conor does or anything else. So I think those factors will give him a chance. And, everyone said it for a long time. Someone who's grappling based first, they're the ones who have the best chance of beating him.
Yeah.
And Dustin's good, but Dustin, I would say, he's more well-rounded, which is not a bad thing. But at the end of the day, Justin is truly a grappler at heart. He just doesn't use it. He's like Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, what about RDA, though? What about that fight? I'm just going back into the history. RDA, this guy hits pretty hard.
RDA is a great fighter, but I think it was pointed out earlier in the stream that jiu-jitsu people don't seem to do well against Khabib. I think Khabib needs... Because jiu-jitsu versus wrestling, there's usually little differences in how they're done. I've used techniques and others and, flexibility and stuff. Wrestlers, I find the best ones are the ones who have the strength, it seems, and the stamina.
Mm-hmm.
They're both different disciplines. So if you don't have the kind of strength to handle Khabib, you're not going to get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting. It's an interesting fight. It's an interesting argument. I just, for some reason, it seems clear as day that I just feel that Khabib's going to run him over. Like, I feel the wrestling is going to go right out the window with Justin Gaethje. I think he's
probably,
once he feels his strength, and if he does get up against the cage, hopefully he can keep him away from the cage and it gets interesting. But once he gets fucking back against those links, God.
No, it's the same with Usman.
Yeah,
you can't not be against the cage. For some reason, these more foreign fighters, they excel mostly not in the center like some other wrestlers was in the past, but it seems to be a thing with your Russians, your Africans, and all of them, they seem to really like getting to the side of the cage and really grind you out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just slow torture.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I think that both, to be fair, unlike most fights, these two are both untested. It's almost like the whole Costa Izzy thing slightly.
Mm-hmm.
There are unknown factors we do not know about both these fighters yet that we have not seen.
Yeah.
Sure, Justin Gaethje has been finished, but again, this is back when Justin Gaethje was a different fighter, just like how we saw Ortega changed. I think he's a slightly better caliber fighter now, so we don't know where this is going to go, and that's why I'm most excited to see how this goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only thing I can say, my only angle, and some people have said this as well, is the farther thing. What kind of mindset is Khabib going to have going into this fight? No crowd, is it going to be super emotional for the man? Will he, maybe we won't get the same Khabib there. I think the only way Khabib loses this fight, just like with Conor, I think if you can get into Khabib's head, if Khabib mentally is not there, that is your biggest chance of getting him. But if he's a focused man, I don't believe anyone in the 155-pound weight class can even be competitive. It's crazy how another level this man is.
All right. Okay, there's one last thing I want to mention because I know I'm probably cutting through my own hypocrisy, but that's fine. I paid for $500.
Yeah, you get a little extra leeway.
The last one it hasn't been discussed yet, but I kind of think this is interesting because we know it's going to happen sooner or later. What does the division look like after Khabib's done one way or another? Because we've seen what happened with John Jones, we've seen what happened with Figueiredo getting the belt, but what's the whole thing going to look like once we don't have someone as domineering as Khabib at the top?
It kind of sucks, man. Like, Jones leaving light heavyweight, yeah, okay, great, new blood, but it still feels empty. Flyweight, the same thing. It's kind of like, man, I wish Mighty Mouse, even though he was dethroned, it was one of those fights where it could have went either way. I would have liked something more stable rather than Mighty Mouse saying, I'm out of here. And it seems like it's going to be the same thing once Khabib is gone. It levels the playing field, and it's going to be a swap of belts for a little while until we get another dominating champion. It's a bummer. I'd rather see Khabib lose. This way, it just kind of feels like a like a passing of the torch.
Passage versus this basically, whereas we know in this case, if Khabib wins this fight, and regardless of what happens next fight, he's leaving.
Yeah.
He fights the most probably.
Yeah, it's almost like Khabib is gifting someone a belt, which kind of feels weird. But I don't know.
I will say this, though. Regardless of what happens, at least we know the lightweight division is pretty stacked. Even people who are not even top 10 are still potential caliber fighters, and that's not even counting Michael Chandler entering the mix yet to see what he does.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So,
yeah,
it'll be a fun to see.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Sonosi.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.
Sonosi. By the way, Sonosi was the gentleman that dropped the $500 donation. Where are we?
We disappeared.
The fucking stream crashed on us.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to fix some things. Yeah, I'll take some phone calls here while I fix it.
Loses, he retires his Uncle Champ. Kevin from Chicago says him and Gaethje are part German fool. Niall Flanagan says Ferguson needs to consider retirement, in my opinion. What?
Everyone calls for it. Everyone loves that retirement talk.
I mean, not off totally, because Ferguson had... Oh, look, we're ghosts again, Moss. Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA-HOLES. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Yo, what's up?
Yo.
Yeah, I want to talk to you. I'm not big on talking about fighters that much, but I was watching Gaethje's performance, his last one and the one before, and I was watching it intently on 1/4 speed.
Mm-hmm.
And his right leg, he keeps his foot sideways, horizontally, and he drags it slowly, his right leg, and he does it methodically, time and time again. It's very, very weird. He really keeps that foot, the right leg foot, completely horizontal, and he drags it like Quasimodo. Watch it and you'll see, and he does it time and time again. He did it with his last fight. He does it all the time. That's not good. And they claim that he's like the greatest leg kicker possibly of all time in the UFC.
His leg
right?
kicks are fierce. I mean, yeah, once he gets that thing going. Did to Nick, too.
Yeah. Huh?
He did to Nick Newell, too. I mean, once that thing flies, it's tough.
But he drags it, and it's just too strange. It's like I could see Khabib grabbing it and just putting him down and ragdoll. I don't listen. I'd like to see a one on the NL column for Khabib because I mean he's a great guy and everything, but I'm not pro-Russian, blah blah. I'm not too thrilled with any of that. I mean, God bless the guy. If he's 30-0 and leaves, God bless him. I really don't care. But it looks to me like it just looks to me, and I'm going to let you go right after this. Looks to me like Gaethje's going to lose.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
I agree.
Thank you.
That's what it looks like because he drags his leg like Quasimodo. Gotta watch it in slow motion. Later.
Thank you. That's the Godfather.
Drags his leg like Quasimodo.
What do you think about it? Yeah, so the leg kick thing, I think you can just take that out because I would feel that Gaethje's going to be a little reluctant to let the legs fly when you got a guy that can grab it and dump you on your back, right? You need two legs planted. So he's got to be very cautious about what he's going to do with them legs. A knee is interesting. Khabib can dive into a knee. Khabib can dive into an uppercut. Like something like that, I can see is what
I don't know if he's going
Gaethje's
to dive into it. He's pretty careful about those things.
Khabib's going to try to time something and didn't shoot. Like he's gonna eventually shoot.
But being up against a striker, he's going to expect those things when he shoots.
I'm trying to say what is Gaethje going to try to do here, right? He's going to try to keep it in the middle of the octagon. Everyone knows this, right? He doesn't want to be up against the cage. But the leg kicks, which is one of Gaethje's his biggest weapons. I mean, his leg kicks are fucking fierce. Which, although we have seen him fight with just abandoning that, his hands are just as dangerous too. It's going to be interesting to see what what his plan's going to be. Someone in the chat said he's going to shoot for the takedown. You think he's going to dump Khabib on his back and say, "I'm a wrestler, motherfucker"? Think he's going to do that? Boom! Just come in on him. Drive that shoulder right into Khabib's belly. Could you imagine? Like Khabib's he's getting ready to come in. Like Khabib has that weird fucking stance, like where his chin is just ready to be hit, and Gaethje just fucking shoots for the takedown, dumps Khabib on his back, and says, "What? What,
That's
motherfucker?
Exactly how it's gonna play
I'm
out.
a wrestler." Could you imagine?
God. Yes, that's how it'll play out.
Gaethje's not going to win. Now, if Gaethje wins, you better, if you're not watching our fight reaction on Saturday, come back to the stream, watch a reaction, and fucking light us on fire over here. As much as I would like to see Gaethje win this fight, I think it is impossible. It's an impossibility.
I concur.
That's what I'm going with.
516-522-0267. Call in, let us know what you think about the fight coming up this weekend for UFC 254. 617, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind? 617, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind? 617.
All right. I don't know. 516-522-0267. Give us a call. We lost 617. They did not want to speak, but we wanted to speak to them. Right? I was looking forward to speaking to 617. Whoa.
405, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Shut up.
I knew it was you.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
Chrome.
I'm talking. Listen, I'm communicating with the Lord right now. Shut up.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
What did the Lord have to say?
He says Gaethje will win.
Oh.
Oh. The Lord says Gaethje. And how does the Lord think this is going to happen?
He says Gaethje is going to choke out Khabib.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Hey, the Lord works in mysterious ways. I'm just his messenger.
Wow. This is by the way, this is
Don't
a while.
disagree with the big man. The big man's always right.
Chrome, what's your first dad advice for a girl dad?
Beat
from
your
us.
kids.
Beat him? Yeah.
Yes.
Can you beat
'em.
your daughter? Is that cool? Is that acceptable?
Yes.
All right. Then I'm going to do that. I'm going to listen to him. Open hand slap.
Maybe not that.
So you think, so the Lord thinks that Gaethje is going to choke out Khabib. What round? Does he have a round for us?
4th round.
4th round strangle.
Khabib's going to crumble.
Wow.
These are his words, not mine.
Okay. What do you think?
I think Gaethje wins.
Uh-huh. And how do you think he's going to win? Same way.
3-second knockout first round.
30-second knockout first round.
Get out of here, Chrome.
What does the devil say?
The devil says the ref is going to win.
The ref?
He has planted a bomb under the ring, and he's just going to blow the fucking whole arena up while they're in it.
Okay.
They're in Saudi Arabia, so if Khabib loses, the plane might not make it back to the States.
Chrome, it's been a while.
Yes, it has.
We've missed you.
It's been a very long time. I've been in prayer for many, many months now.
All right.
I've been talking to the Lord.
Yeah. What did the Lord say? What did he say?
He looked at me and said, Chrome, I love you, brother.
This is powerful.
I really do. But could you please stop referring to women as bitches and hoes?
Holy shit. Jess, what do you think about this?
Stop.
Oh.
And stop telling everybody about the power of the booty. Stop committing sins. Wear condoms. Rome, please stop. Please stop this. You know what I told him?
What you told to him?
I looked him dead in his eye. I said, fuck you. Nobody tells Chrome what to do.
What just happened?
516-522-0267. By the way,
Oh, God.
124 with the likes. Let's get the 150. We got 300 people watching. Like the video. Let's go. We got 33 minutes left of show. Plenty of time for phone calls. Call us up.
516-522-0267. Kiss 617.
We got 33 minutes left of show.
Whoa.
Plenty of time for phone.
Lower the background.
Let me tell you guys something. If Khabib loses, there's going to be World War III between America and Russia.
Oh my
Just in case she was going to start World War III right now.
So we need Khabib to win.
That's what I'm saying. Either you, Moss and me, we're going to be butt buddies in the army fighting in Russia if Khabib loses.
In the RV?
So if Khabib loses, I'm going to be butt buddies with you.
In an RV.
In an RV. What kind of RV are we talking? Is it
RV6?
Listen, Moss, you can be the top person. It's okay.
Okay. I'm fine. All right. That's fair enough.
I'm telling you, you and I were going to be in the military because if Khabib loses, shit's going down.
So we need Gaethje to win immediately.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And congratulations on. Do you guys know if it's a girl or a boy?
It's a girl.
It's a little girl.
Oh my God! Wait, how do you guys know? Wait, so okay, hold on. So how long have you guys known?
Today we found out.
Yeah, it got dropped on us.
Do you guys have a name yet?
Yes, we do.
Is it Julieta?
Yeah.
Yes. How'd you know?
Wait, how the fuck did you know that?
Oh my God, I'm mystical.
No.
I am mystical. Anyways, hey guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
guys.
Is it Juliet?
516-522-0267. Call us up. Let's chat. Good calls tonight. Right? What do you think?
Great calls tonight, Moss.
All right, let's see what's going on in the chat room
fucking A.
while we load it up. We saw a bunch of people trying to get in.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Yo, I'm back.
What up, drug?
I'll be quick. Those fucking two screw jobs by the judges, that shit really cost me going back. I think they should have, backup judges. They they started making bad calls and shit, Dana walked over, attached on the show, like, get the fuck out, motherfucker.
Yeah, all right, I'm in. We need more Dana.
You don't have the same ref fucking reffing all the fucking matches. Why have the same judges?
Yeah, you would get a fresh crew in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Not a bad idea. We've seen judges. They do look pretty tired after a while. You know, especially if you see a bunch of decisions and everything like that. They get a little tardy over there. Freshen them up.
And see, those motherfuckers on their phones and shit. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, they should do that.
They shouldn't even be allowed to have their phones when they're sitting there judging.
They should frisk them and have them walk through a metal detector. Make sure they have nothing on them, no distractions. I don't know why they do have their phones on them. That's kind of, that's just a bad look. I saw, Teddy Atlas put the picture of the guy unboxing on his phone.
Yeah.
We've seen guys on their phone before, cage side. It's unprofessional.
Or fucking put those BR helmets on them so they can't fucking look away.
They should zap them. They should shock them like a shock collar. Anytime they look away from the fight, they just shock them.
Yeah. Have a guy behind them for a little cow prod.
Yeah.
Every time.
What do you think, Jess?
I think that's a splendid idea.
Simply splendid.
And, I know you saw the thing about the boxer pay versus the MMA pay. I mean, what do you think about that? This shit's fucking getting ridiculous at this stage. The fighters need to speak up.
Here's how I look at it. Boxing pay is much different because you look at the people in the main card of boxing get paid outrageous amounts of money, but the people on the undercard don't get paid jack shit. Like, they're literally making peanuts. And I don't think people understand that because all they're focusing on is, oh, this guy made millions of dollars. Yeah, he made millions of dollars, but the same fighters who were on the undercard of that same card are making nothing. It's because all that money is going to the main card fighter. So what the UFC is trying to do is split it up and make it at least semi-fair, that their wages are close so that everybody makes money in the UFC. It's not just like the top guy makes money. I don't know. I believe fighters deserve more pay for sure for the amount of work and sacrifice they make, but I wouldn't compare it to boxing.
Yeah, fuck, I forget what pay-per-view it was, but it was quoted that they made UFC made $45 million, and they paid like I think $2 million to the fighters. I mean, that right there is fucking bullshit. I mean, I'm not saying give them the whole fucking thing, but I mean,
yeah.
Come on, you can at least raise it up to like $5 million for the fighters or some shit like that. And I understand there are costs involved, but
well, you got to look at it like this too. Yeah, they should make more. I'm with you on them making more, but at the same time, these fighters on the regional scene, they make peanuts. So going over to the UFC, even at the lowest purses, they're making a hell of a lot more than they're making on the regional scene. So it is an increase in pay, and I think that's where the UFC is coming. The UFC is not the biggest thing out there. Boxing is still boxing. So they don't have the incredible amount of money that these boxing organizations have. And if you look at the regional scene, they're making they're lucky if they make $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. They're saving so much fucking money having the fucking cards at the fucking Vegas Center. I mean, they don't gotta pay for like security, fucking vendors or no shit like that. They don't gotta rent out the arenas and shit. They're saving so much fucking money. It's ridiculous.
Well,
you got to pay. You also got to pay the superstars.
But they're not making money on the gate either. And just because everybody's buying pay-per-views, they're still not making money. They would make more money on the gate than they would even if everybody bought pay-per-views.
And like I said, without the superstars, these other fighters are going to be getting nothing. Like, these superstars are literally throwing the UFC over their shoulders, and they're marketing these big faces, these big names. So it's top-heavy, but these guys are giving other people jobs. It sucks, but that's just the way it's going to be for a little while now, until the UFC really grows.
Yeah.
But at least like the main event, come on. I mean, I think Poirier was only asking for like $500,000 or something. They said no.
Then it would just be like boxing, If they just gave the main event fighters more money, it'd be just like boxing right now. Boxing, the main event fighter makes like 1,000,000 times more than all the other fighters.
And if Poirier doesn't like it, he shouldn't sign the contracts. Like, that's the thing. Like, he's got to.
Yeah, he knows what he's settling for.
Yeah, these multi-deal.
Yeah,
contracts.
but the main events, the one really bringing in all the people. I mean, come on. I mean, Jessica Alba's headline card. I mean, you're really going to be like, oh, I definitely got to tune into that card.
Well, that's the thing, though. If you had a fight that was less exciting as the main event, why should they get paid more money? They're not. It's probably the rest of the card bringing in the people, not the main event. You know.
Yeah, when all things come to play, it is a business. So, listen, I would love to see the fighters make more. The fighters should make more than baseball players, football players, every other sport, I think. I mean, to go into it, lock yourself in a cage and try to take someone else's soul, yeah, you deserve every penny. But at the same time, it's too early in the game for the UFC, for these. I mean, and you need a union. You know, you need someone to have your back. And these fighters aren't going to get together and put a union together. It's just not going to happen. So if you don't unite, you can't complain.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But you can't really compare the UFC to other sports because UFC is just one league.
Exactly.
And like baseball, like they have different teams. They got their own merchandise and shit like that. They got their own stadium. They're making their own money. So.
Yeah, and you also have to remember too, like if you look at football and like you said, baseball or anything like that, they have teams, and on those teams they're making a certain amount per player. This is different. There's no teams here. This is every individual for himself. They're all individual contractors here, so it's a little harder to disperse the money, I think, which is why I understand the struggle with fighter pay. I do believe fighters should get paid more, but I can also understand why it's so difficult for the UFC to figure that out.
Yeah. Just bring back sponsors and I'll leave them alone.
That's a big one.
Yeah, when the Reebok deal is up, I'm curious to see what happens because there are a lot of unhappy people. Which Sean O'Malley's another. He's just literally throwing Reebok under the bus. He doesn't give a fuck.
Well, Reebok screwed a lot of fighters over.
Yeah. So what is it? Venom? Is that the new one that's coming
Venom,
in? Yeah. So Venom's coming back. But yeah, they should be allowed to wear their shit all over their shorts. They should have banners up and then have like your Monster Energy drink in the middle. Let everyone make money. That does. I'm with you on that, for sure. If the UFC's not going to pay him, let these guys get these sponsors.
I mean, at least just let them have the banners when they're fucking getting announced.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand not letting them on the shorts, but just the banner.
Yeah, they sold their soul to Reebok. Hopefully, with Venom, it's a little bit more loose. For shizzle.
All right, last thing. So when your daughter becomes an adult, you gonna hook RX up or what? You already called him your son. You might as well be your son-in-law.
RX is like 15 years old.
Yeah, it'll be like me and you. RX
their age gap would be less than me and you. We're 19 years.
Yeah, if RX was a little shit, I would say yeah, but he's, I don't know. I got to keep him away.
Yeah, he's a little asshole at the time, but he's a good kid, basically.
Jesse doesn't want to meet you guys. You think she's going to let her daughter meet you guys?
My daughter is staying protected.
Jesse lives in a bubble. This poor kid's got no shot. It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, drunk.
Yeah, fuck. What? God damn, I just had something and I just lost it. All right. Later, time, nuts.
Later, slap nut.
Drunk Savage. 516-522-0267. Justin Jr.
I got PP real quick.
Imagine Justin in the family.
No, RX he said.
I mean, not Justin. Excuse me, RX. Why am I talking about
Justin?
Justin, get out of my head. Oh, you know why I was talking about Justin? I'll tell you. Fuck. Hold on. I'll take this call in a second. Just give me a second. Yeah, I do want to talk about this. All right. Look at this. Justin broke the case. That's why I was talking about Justin. He cracked the case. We were all putting fists out there. I didn't even know why I did it. I should take this off now. Because apparently, MMA Island actually really cracked the case. Justin just sniffed him out. All right. It's a promo thing for a sports bookie. Stay tuned to reveal my picks for upcoming fights this weekend on Friday. So basically, it's what? My Bookie MMA. We got to get on board with this company. Like, no joke. We'll reach out to them. You know what? I'm gonna fucking delete this post now, because now it's for these people getting paid to do this. I'm not getting paid to do this. I must immediately take this off. What the fuck? How do I can't take it off on here? What the fuck? Here we go. Shit. What? All right. After the stream is coming off. Yeah, so that's what it's for. That's kind of lame. I thought this is if they were all fighting for fighter pay or some shit like that. Okay, they're all uniting for a course. No, they're not. They're just uniting for a sponsor. I mean, what the hell? That's a letdown, right? I thought it was like something cool, but it's a good marketing move. It definitely is a good marketing move. My Bookie MMA. Got to look into that. All right, let's open it back up. 516-522-0267. Yeah, I'm going to go on my phone right now. Unknown caller, welcome to the MMA Holes. What's your name and what is on your mind?
Chris, have you been checking out the ratings for UFC?
The ratings. No, actually. Why? Give me some news.
I've been reading up on them, and they've been killing it. Whether it be pay-per-views, their fight nights, their prelims, you name it, and they have been killing it. Compared to other sports like NBA, hockey, boxing, they just been trash.
Wait, you're saying that the UFC is getting better numbers in NBA?
I don't know if their numbers are better, but their NBA numbers are way down. Like,
yeah, way down is still way better than the UFC, though, no?
I don't know, actually. Like, compared to, it's like 1.3 million, I think I've seen on the pay-per-view, or on the prelims, and I think NBA had like 2 or 3 million. It's not, like, compared to usually, it's like usually 10 million, 10 million, 15 million views for these finals, and they've just been absolutely trash, but the UFC ratings have been killing it. Everyone's ratings are down, but except for UFC. UFC's been plugging along, and their pay-per-view numbers have been through the roof. 1.3 million for Masvidal versus Usman. 700,000 versus Gaethje for an interim fight versus Tony Ferguson. Absolutely killing it. Meanwhile, that Lomachenko fight versus Teofimo, that was on free TV. That would be like if this Khabib versus Gaethje fight was on free TV on ESPN. It's unheard of. That would never happen. So you got to give a shout out to Dana White for making this happen. But I do have a question for you. Do you think they're going to allow Conor McNuggets to slither his way back into the title picture if Gaethje wins, or do you think we'll have him face the winner? They can't do that, right? Like, they're going to make him fight somebody and earn this title shot, right? They have to.
I would hope that he fights Poirier. I really am pumped up to see that rematch. I would hope that would happen. But you're asking me, what do I think? I mean, listen, now that they haven't, nothing is locked up, and literally we are, less than a week away until this Khabib-Gaethje fight happens. Nothing's going to be solidified until we find out what happens here. Especially if Gaethje wins, like, that's kind of crazy. Like, how long of a break would Khabib take? Would he get an immediate rematch? Or, I mean, it's just nuts. So, yeah, they're not going to lock anything up with Poirier because, yes, if the opportunity presents itself, Conor will definitely get the shot. And I know it's not fair. I'm with you. But it's going to happen.
Definitely. The goblins from Oregon, Mike H. and Ann H. are crying, so I'll get off the phone. Take it easy.
The goblins from Oregon. That's very nice of you. Yeah, right? What do you think? I mean, you're not. Why sign any paper? Why lock up a fight in January now when we're literally Saturday this fight's going to happen?
Yeah.
You know? So Conor's going to wait. Hate to break it to you guys. He will wait. If let me think now. Khabib actually has to win, right? If Khabib wins, they're not going to give Gaethje a rematch. If Gaethje wins, you got to think Khabib would get an immediate rematch. Or would he retire? Would he say, hey, I'm done?
He said 30 is the number, is the retirement number. So I think he would still stay for that last fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you think in the chat? Let me open up the phone lines. 516-522-0267. We got to get Annan to yell at Kevin. Oh, here we go. And let him have it.
Hey, hi, Chris. Hi, Jesse.
How you doing?
It's Ann.
Kevin. You freaking goblin head yourself. You gobble head. God, you freakazoid. Shut the fuck up.
Freakazoid.
Get him, man. Don't let him get away with that.
Don't mess with the knitter, Kevin.
That's right. You tell him.
Yeah. Especially Aunt Ann the knitter.
Speaking of Aunt Ann, that was incredible, the gift that you guys got us. I'm like through the moon. Thank you so much for getting that for us.
You're getting more on Wednesday.
Whoa.
It's so exciting. Like, so freaking, I did not expect that, to be quite honest.
You know what's going to be cool? When this kid gets
older. It's going to be cool. See all this. Yeah, everything everybody's getting in. It's so exciting.
It is.
It's so exciting. I love it. I think it's so cool.
I can't wait.
Girl. Oh, it's going great. I'm so excited.
When this kid gets older and we can tell the stories of like where certain things came from and stuff like that.
Oh, this
like
came from Aunt Ann.
Aunt H, and it's gonna be cool, man. I think that's gonna be really wild. Like the normal kids, you know, are gonna be like, "Oh, this is from your aunt, uncle, this and that," you know. But this is from Aunt H from Oregon, and Mike H coming in, and that's fucking awesome, man.
God. That's funny.
Yep, it's gonna be great. I love it. Can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm so excited and so happy for you guys. Well, you guys have done so much for us. You know, you gotten us through some really hard times, so
Aww.
we really appreciate you. So, you know, we just paying it forward. You guys are awesome and great people, and good things from you guys. And that's what's making this year better, because this happened to you guys. I'm so happy. That's what's making this year not bad now.
Hey, we're trying to make the best.
I'm just not ready to cry because I'm just so happy. And quit making fun of me, guys. I'm a woman. I can cry if I want to.
And let it out.
Cry.
And this is your moment to let it out.
I'm just so happy and excited. You know, I mean, we don't have any kids. So I'm just like our kid, little aunt, little uncle here. And, well, that's true. Mike could have one, but I just think it's wonderful. I was so happy to hear that. I was just like, oh, I'm so ecstatic. I just had to on Facebook. I'm just so happy. Sorry,
wow.
I'm going on and on.
I tell you, you're like, it's amazing. Like, you can hear it in your voice, the sincerity. You know, like it's actually crazy, man. Like, there's so many nice people out there. You know, there's not many nice people out there. But to hear people like you and how Michael Anzalone, I mean, his mom fucking sent something. I mean, it's just nuts, man. How awesome.
She's such a sweetie.
Yeah.
Yep. I still keep in contact with her on Facebook, and we send little messages to each other, and yeah.
Yeah, that really threw me off when Dottie sent a gift. That one hit me right in the heart.
Yeah, it's nuts. They're saying donos. What happened? Where? Oh, hold on a second here.
You gotta push play. Push play.
Are they off?
On this screen, Moss.
Oh, what? When we got shut down. Hold on a second. Let me and hold those thoughts. Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay.
Yeah, Jess, what's going on here? It's weird. So when we got blasted, when Snowy was calling in, our stream refreshed, and for some reason, I don't know what's going on with the donos. We might have to, God damn. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get this going. Which ones did we miss here?
No, they're not even showing up.
So Streamlabs is down. Oh, that's great. All right, hold on a sec.
Oof,
This one here?
Wait.
Let's see. Why are we not playing? All right, hold on. Let me check this out.
So.
Yeah, and go ahead. Talk to Jesse. I'm going to figure this out.
Donations.
Oh, man. What else going to have?
Yeah, what else is on your mind?
It's always something. Who do you have for Gaethje Khabib tonight? Or, I mean, on Saturday night?
I know Khabib's going to win. It's just, I mean, I'm like you guys, I'd like, no offense, it'd be nice to see Justin, KO him, you know, that would be kind of nice to see, you know, be different. I don't think it's going to happen. Nah.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's just, it's too much for Gaethje. He probably is ready for the fight, but I'm under the impression that Khabib's just going to maul this guy.
Yeah, I mean, once he's going to do, like everybody's saying, he's pretty big for that, you know, where he's at, you know. So he's a big guy because he always has trouble losing the weight, but he'll be fine. But, I mean, man, once he gets you down, I mean, he's just different.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you say, he just mauls you. You're like, he gets those legs, and you can't, even if you're a good wrestler, I don't think I haven't seen him do wrestling yet. I think he's going to just stand and try to.
Now, that's the thing. Like, we know that Gaethje has the wrestling, but we've never seen it before. So do you think he executes it on Saturday night?
I think he'll try, but if he does, I don't think he'll be able to stop this. I don't think he'll be able to stop those takedown pieces. I mean, his background, I just haven't seen him do his wrestling in these fights forever. I've always just seen him stand and bang and nothing else, you know, and I haven't seen his wrestling, so I can't say it, but
when you said I haven't seen his wrestling, it sounded like you said I have a penis.
What? You have a penis?
I just thought I should point that out.
No, I have a pee-pee done.
She just said Ann has a penis. What?
That's what it sounded like she said.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
So God. No.
And tell us the truth.
I have a penis on me right now from Mike, but no, I don't have
Whoa.
penis on there. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Your child, your girls are like, what the hell?
We need to ask Mike H for proof.
Some people in the chat heard that too.
God, I just know.
It sounded like she said, I have a penis.
I have a feeling.
Oh.
I said.
I
All right. I got a little solution here. Hold on a second.
Nick my ball.
The UFC only gets half of that 45 million. The other half goes to the TV provider. So that leaves them with like 22 mil they have to pay USADA, hotels, catering, doctors, execs, investors, production workers, announcers, commentators and fighters with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stop complaining about fighter pay. They don't have the money.
Wonderful.
Uncle Chrome.
Moss, I remember now. Have you ever seen the movie Bad Boys 2? The scene when Martin and Will Smith mess with his daughter's first date. That will be me and you. Call me up, I'll come over. I say I just got out of prison, you think I didn't fuck a guy in his ass?
That's funny. You know what's funny is Moss was making jokes earlier today about what he's going to do the first time our daughter brings home a guy.
I was just going to ask.
Oh, man. I tell you what. I have to get a gun.
I
now.
was just going to. I was just going to say, you're going to have a gun. I know you're going to have a gun.
There's no doubt.
He's going to get so many grays so fast.
I told Jesse I'm going to grow my beard as long as possible and just look like an old tattooed psychopath. And hopefully that works. Hopefully that scares the kid away.
God.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So you want to take my daughter out, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
I ran to a guy in the supermarket today, and he's like, "What are you into? Working out and tattoos?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, it was just bizarre. I think it was weird. So I'm saying to myself, okay, he thinks I work out and have tattoos, which I have one of those, not the working out
So
part.
you have the look.
So I apparently have some sort of look that works. Now I need to scare children.
You know what
away from my daughter.
You know what my dad did? The first thing that he did to judge a guy that I brought home, any guy that I brought home, it was when he went to shake their hand. If they gave him a firm handshake, then my dad would move on to the next step of criticizing them. But if they didn't give a firm handshake, my dad would just immediately nix them.
Yeah, you got to crush the kid's hand.
Oh, Jesse, my dad was the same way.
Yeah, the handshake for some reason is like the first impression.
Yeah.
And if you're not manly enough to give a firm handshake, my dad has no respect for you. You have to have a firm handshake.
Yeah, that's what my dad did.
That's what you got to do. Destroy their hands.
Man, I thought no other family did that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's his first tell. And then if they have a firm handshake, then he goes to the next thing. He has like a list of things that they have to qualify for.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Mike did good. He passed.
Yeah.
He qualified.
That's good. That is good to know. You found the love of your life, and Mike H. That's wonderful, wonderful.
My best friend.
Hell yeah. Well, Ann, you got anything else going on?
No, I'm just happy. Yeah, you guys are getting some more packages on Wednesday. So.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
NH, that's really, you don't have to. That's crazy, man.
And November, I guess they're going to get some. We could have put some later.
Jesse's pumped.
Well, yeah, it's baby shower time. Yeah, woo! It's awesome.
You know what's funny is I get more excited for gifts for the baby than I do get excited for gifts for me. Like I love opening things, but I'm more excited to open baby stuff than I am anything I've ever opened in the past, which is pretty cool.
Me too.
It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna love it. You guys are gonna make great parents. It's gonna be cool.
It'll be interesting.
And
yep, it'll be fun. You guys will. It's gonna be fun. And look at all the nieces and nephews I've got, and I've had fun. But yeah, they're all grown up now, so.
Now you have a baby niece on the way.
Yep. Yes.
That's
little
right.
baby MMA hole.
Well, Ann, listen, it's always a pleasure speaking to you, and thank you so much for your generosity. Really appreciate it.
And thank you guys for helping us out and always being there and so kind and getting us through this crap we're going through.
That's right.
We're
going to get through it. We're all
hopefully.
getting through it, for sure.
Yep. I'm like, so we'll get through it, or you're gonna work the streets.
Put you back out on the street. You know, work them corners.
Go down to Portland to the riots.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Well, Ann, listen, everything's gonna be all right. We promise everything's gonna be all right, and thank you so much again. Appreciate it.
All right, love you guys.
We love you too.
Bye.
It's Ann H., the mother hen of the MMA holes, watching over the whole community. She's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, let's take some more calls. We have 5 minutes left. It looks like we got all the OGs in. Let's see if we get some new Gs in. Call us up. Talk about anything. Listen, Sonosi has saved the show for multiple Monday nights. So thank you again, Sonosi, and everyone else that donated tonight. Really, thank you so much. Sorry about the pause on the donations when we crashed. I think it just interrupted the system, but it's good to go again.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey.
516-522-0.
Why didn't you let him talk, Moss?
He called twice. Yeah, this is working now. Yeah, he called twice. Come on, Kevin. Be fair. It's got to be someone else. All right. The Knitter's the best. Hit me with the ones in the chat if you love the Knitter or love Gangnam Style, apparently. Actually, we got to finish up the stories, too. Maybe we'll just do that.
The stories, they can go on the website and see.
All right, calls? Okay. Calls it is.
Finish up the 4 minutes with a call.
That's it.
And then we out.
All right, people. Now's the time. Extra long show, and I loved it. It's always fun talking to everyone from the community. I love the fact that you guys, and look at everyone that loves the Knitter. Look at this, Jess. She is a hit.
It's the Knitter.
They love the Knitter and Mike H. Yeah. You know, for a bunch of assholes, you guys are all right. They must be MMA holes, then, Jesse. They're not a-holes.
They're MMA holes.
That's right. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, see, this is what I said before. This is why we let everyone go long. I think we're done. I think we tapped out the calls.
So let's talk the last 4 minutes. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense to go through the news in 4 minutes. So
yeah, it would. Let's go.
I'm not going to race through the news in 4 minutes.
Yes, you are. All right, we'll just graze on the stories real quick. Hold on a second. We'll give the people what they demand. They want the news.
No, you want the news.
The mama news, and I want the news too. We just need the website to cooperate with us a little bit. This is the MMAHoles.com. You can check out the news, and you got a community section. We got the Pick'em League here, too. Get in the Pick'em League. We're doing a giveaway for the first place winner. Got a chance to win that MMA Holes strap. Also, patrons. To all the patrons, we'll be giving away that fresh, sexy hat. So 2 giveaways this weekend. And it's wonderful. Time for rapid fire time. Rapid fire news.
Dana White reacted to John Jones hiding from the Nevada State Athletic Commission from drug testers underneath the octagon or the cage when they showed up in the gym.
I'll say what it is. He said he didn't know.
Yep, he said, I don't know anything about that, but unless you're in competition, they're not testing for marijuana anyway.
Wonderful.
Hold on, we got an Uncle
I forgot
T-Rex.
to wish you a congratulations. My apology. When your dog his jaw is gonna drop and say holy cow, you guys are the MMA holes, he'll be starstruck and wonder why your daughter didn't tell him.
Like, oh my God, is that Mystic and JBH? What? That's your parents? I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, my goal is to keep what we do separate from our child's
Yeah, we'll see how that
life.
works.
Probably not going to work out very well, but I would like to try our best.
It's going to be day by day. We're going to figure it out.
All right.
What do your parents do for what are we going to do if it's like you go in and say what your parents do or something like that, or
yeah,
isn't there like days where
if they say
we got to lie?
What do your parents do? We'll just say
You're a cam girl.
No, we'll just say
I don't know what we're going to say. We'll figure that out.
We work
in a grocery store. Produce.
Store.
All right, what's the stories here?
Conor McGregor is favored over Dustin Poirier in the rematch for betting odds.
Yes. I mean, that's not a surprise, right?
McGregor is currently listed at -180 betting favorite, and Poirier is offered up as a +140 underdog. Joanna Jędrzejczyk is plotting a return in 2021, but she doesn't see herself fighting without fans. So just like Conor, she's really pushing for a fan base, and she because of the COVID situation, she can't go back to the States right now.
Am I on the wrong thing? I don't know where the hell I am,
but she doesn't see herself preparing for Poland or somewhere outside of American Top Team without Mikey Brown.
Okay.
So there's that. And last story, Umar Nurmagomedov, the cousin of Khabib, is out of UFC 254. We already discussed this a little bit after being hospitalized for fever and a staph infection. So, according to Khabib's Instagram post, Umar's fever has been caused by a staph infection, not the flu. Khabib's team is currently relocating for Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So, we will not be seeing him on the card.
Yeah, that's a bummer, man. I almost stopped at the wrong Nurmagomedov. But, yeah, I mean, I was kind of interested to see his debut. You know, a little smesh activity.
Yes, sir.
So, that's not happening. Well, one less thing for Khabib to be stressed about, right? He doesn't have to worry about his cousin. Umar, didn't he fight in PFL or some shit? Where did he fight before this? Was it PFL? He was somewhere before this.
I think it was PFL.
Yeah, I remember seeing him fight.
So there's that.
Older Nurmagomedovs are taking over.
Yes, sir. And that's the news for the night, Moss.
All right. So, once again, we'll be live on Wednesday night for the Wednesday show. 2 hours of excitement. We'll be talking more about this event here. Gaethje Nurmagomedov. A lot of people are saying Gaethje's going to win. And I'm like, what? We'll put the poll up to see what the people are officially voting. But I am not confident. I need you guys to convince me and Jesse on how Gaethje's going to win this fight in the comment section down below if you're watching the replay. And by the way, hit that like button for God's sakes.
Like button.
It's like pulling teeth to get likes on this channel. I know it's our second channel, but smash the shit out of that like button. And we truly appreciate it. Time is up. Thank you, Sonosi, once again. Ugh. Thank you, Sonosi. Thank you to everyone. Everyone for your generosity, keeping the show going, flowing. It really does have a family feel on this channel. And, hey.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Ringo? What? You just turned into Ringo Starr? What the fuck just happened?
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Ooh, I see your loving. Or you got to sing Yellow Submarine because that was a Ringo song. No, seriously, though, thank you. Thank you, everyone. You keep showing up. You keep hitting that like button, sharing these videos, and we're just going to keep showing up as well, making more content for you guys and gals. Looking very much forward to UFC 254 this weekend. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. And make sure you subscribe to the MMA Holes, our main channel. Shout out to MMA-KO. I don't know if he's in the chat, but he put a video out. Go check him out. MMA-KO did a compilation video. We're the first reaction on there.
Of course.
The GOAT. And JBH, say those magic words.
As always, guys, make sure that you tune in
for... Definitely not you.
TGIW, Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be here again to talk about some more MMA. You guys are going to get nauseated with the amount of times we thank you, but we do appreciate all the gifts that you have given us tonight, as well as all the donations, and you guys consistently supporting the show. So thank you. Mwah! And we'll see you then. No, don't be a Judas hole. Be an M.
You know what, Jess? Let's get rid of the Judas hole. Let's bring it back.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.
Because honestly, fuck Judas.